All right, we're live. What's up, guys? I just can't open up my live stream. Why does it do that? I don't understand why it does that. Let's try this again. Ah, there it goes. Whew, finally. All right, we're live. Yay! It's Monday night, Tuesday morning. All right, we're sort of live on time. Pretty close. Let's go ahead and hit save on this. No daytime stream, obviously. Yo, my top teeth are gone. No! It's a lot of teeth. All right, let's see what we got. So we just laid out the menu. Let's go ahead and update the tags and choose a title for tonight. Generic title number 12, Hot Gengar Break. Monday giveaway. Let's make it Monday giveaway. And Hot Gengar Break. Actually, is it going to be a Monday giveaway? Let me double check. Just got home. Good timing. Oh, it's not going to be a Monday giveaway, is it? Huh, weird. Not a Monday giveaway. Hot Gengar Break. Honestly, everything we're focusing on right now is breaks. We have all the product. You know, we have like Battle Partner, we have Terrestrial Festival, we got Prismatic. I don't think that those things in the title necessarily is going to excite anyone, because those things are like, we all know that's going to be available. But here we have a Psyduck in break. Here, hold on. Hot Gengar Break. The Psyduck breaks. The Psyduck break's not really going crazy. I think the Gengar break's the hottest thing we have going on right now. Let's say Roaring Skies Booster Box break. That's an interesting one. Live card shop. All right, Hot Gengar and Roaring Skies break. That is what's interesting me right now, because we officially have 5 people in that Roaring Skies break now, and it is a pricey break, but however, it is a very expensive booster box. We're going live for Monday night. No Monday daytime stream today. I slept in so late that, I didn't think it would be appropriate to run it. That's all that happened. All right. Good. All right, good. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these emails. Oh, I got an upcoming dental appointment. Ugh. What is this? Clicking this. Clicking this. Clicking this. Clicking this. Tax business request for information. Okay, gotta be careful with that. Clicking on this, clicking on this, clicking on this. I think I got an important email. I got an email from Capcom. Let's just read that real fast. Nope, that is unrelated, actually. That is for the app. All right, we're going to close that as well. Good. Miss Alexis was in. She got most of the shipping done. Not all of it, but most of it. There was one she wasn't sure about. I'm going to review that. All right. We'll click this. All right. The Dragonite costs more than a brand new card. Yes? You mean a brand new car, like vehicle? I think he means a brand new car. Let's see how we're doing cash-wise. Let's see how much cash is left in my account. I was running kind of low. I'm not going to lie. The last couple months, I have been spending, dude. Like, spending huge chunks of money to acquire stuff that I want while the acquiring's still good, because we don't know what happens next. La 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 blah blah, scoo-doo-bee doo-bee, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. All right, and oh good. So now I have a quote for, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go put this laptop back now. I got a bill from China. They want to sell me some stands, but not just the stands, a restock. So from China, I'm going to be buying a restock of our popular BGS holder. This has been very popular, by the way, the BGS holder has been. There's all kinds of slab holders out there. I just think this one's really thick, and it's just nice. It's nice and it's simple. And I've designed a simple stand as well to be able to set these down in, because people kept asking about that, if there were stands for them. So we're going to have stands for these. I'm also working with them to design a new holder for graded booster pack slabs. So that one probably won't sell as much, but putting your super expensive base set first edition, $20,000 slab into a holder could make a lot of sense. It's a slab for your slab. All right. Did you see my message about the Shinji Magikarp? I did. I saw that. Yeah. There's a Magikarp. There's a Gyarados in the image. Did you see the Delta Upside Down plane in Toronto? I did. I saw that briefly. Did anyone die, or did everyone survive that? All right. Let's see. Do you regret buying a brand new car yet? We haven't really put any mileage on it, so we've barely used it, and it's pretty. It has heated seats. It has a heated steering wheel. And when I was driving it in the snow this year, I felt so much safer in that vehicle because it's so much higher off the ground and it feels like thick, you know what I mean? And so that little red car we were driving, that felt like risky as hell, man. And it's a more comfortable drive too. So no, it's basically Karis's vehicle. She's been working for years. We've been together 12 years. So we graduated 4 years after we met, because we met a little part way through her freshman year. And so she's worked for 8 years, and she's got a nice Toyota that I drive her around in now. And so, no, I don't really regret it. I think it's been a decent purchase. I don't even think we've lost any value in the car, because it's a 2024 model, and we've put I think 1,000 miles on it. That's it. We barely drive, because we barely go anywhere. I just stay home all the time. I don't go anywhere. So that's it. All right, check this out. This is the Hot Break Gengar. It's 26 spots. Those spots can go very fast, much faster than you think. Because we are already 5 deep. That's 21 away. And when people desire something in their heart, they go after it. Here's the Psyduck Slowpoke. Not quite as busy. It's also got a Master Ball Cubone on the back. We really went with the cute theme here. He's cute. Psyduck is cute. Slowpoke is cute. We got a cute Mareep over here as well. This is Mareep. Not quite as popular as Gengar, right? But if this was if this was a top Pokemon, this would be 1,000,000 spots and $40 per spot. So you got to appreciate that this is a $20 break with only 10 spots. It's a lovely card. Definitely, if you pull this out of the break, you've done very well. And much better than if you opened up, let's say, a Rocket Returns booster pack for $800 and pulled a reverse holo Mareep out of there. That'd be a huge loss for you. And not only that, but you'd still have to grade it and find out if it's a 10. So this is a lovely break, and you can't underestimate these more affordable and very cute, might I add, Team Rocket cards. I think those are nice. Rocket is a popular thing right now because we're getting, the glory of Team Rocket's coming out very soon. So we're putting a little extra focus on Rocket stuff. We got the Rocket Returns Mareep, and we have another Rocket Booster Pack break. The first one ended. Yeah, people like it. Popular. So the first one ended already. Thought I'd show this off. Where were you for daytime stream? No daytime stream. Back in the day, I used to never daytime stream. It used to be one nighttime stream. And so today there was no daytime stream. I actually just slept in. That's all. I was missing too much sleep, and I was telling myself I gotta sleep. It's not good. If I skip sleep like a whole week, it's just not good. So here we are. Look at this beautiful dark Dragonite. You will recall I bought it for $16,000. What a nice purchase. So that was a lovely dark Dragonite, and there would be 1,000 spots for that Dragonite. Yeah, so I heard word that Dragonite might have just sold for $35,000. So that's a confirmed sale price. So maybe a little lower than I actually thought. I think it would be worth more than $35,000, primarily because so many boxes of Rocket have been opened, and yet not another one has been found. I don't think another one's been found. I haven't heard about it. It's possible, though. Let me take a look. Hold on. Or maybe one regraded into a 10. There's a lot of 9s, but maybe one of the 9s turned into a 10. So let's take a quick look. Last time I checked, I think it was 5. Is it 6 yet? No, it's still stuck on 5. Pop 5. So the population has not changed. This is a Pop 5 card. 6 years later, not even one more of these. Let that sink in. Not even one more Dark Dragonite has been found 6 years later. So this is a I don't know what it is about this particular error card. This one just seems to capture a lot of people's attention. And, it's really fascinating. $35K is pretty dang expensive. And the question now is, what would the next one sell for? Would it also sell for $35K? Because I know I don't want to sell mine. And the guy who just acquired his, he doesn't want to sell because he probably only bought it for $35K because he believes in his mind that is probably worth more than 35K. That's kind of how people purchase cards. So 40K maybe, 50K, I don't know. Really interesting. I would sign up for the Mareep, but not till later this week. Let's do a break on that Dragonite. Where were you for daytime stream? Just relaxing. I was sleeping. That's all. Nothing bad was happening. I was just getting extra sleep. That's all. I tried Monster Hunter Wilds and combat feels weird. I'm too used to Souls gameplay. Yeah, they're very different. But they're at the same time, they're in the same kind of category. It's mostly not guns, mostly not range. Well, there's bow guns and stuff. But, then again, Dark Souls has magic. But Dark Souls and Monster Hunter are very different feelings. They're precisely what they describe themselves as. So, I'm not Lord of the Rings. Elden Ring is sort of like, it's this very quick-paced, how would you describe it? I don't want to say dark because that's too easy of a word. Gritty, perhaps? Gritty? Sort of gritty, what would be another word? Like, almost like horror, right? So it's kind of this gritty horror type of atmosphere, and the rolling is very fast, and the iframe is very large, actually, and it's very forgiving in Elden Ring. And then you've got this broad variety of little weapons that do little tricks. Monster Hunter is like this gigantic, grindy monster who can hit you over and over again and not kill you. And you just smack him, and it's like you can't kill him either. And what's really fun about Monster Hunter is when the monster gets really challenging, he can two-shot you. Now, that is like Dark Souls. And then at the same time, he's still really hard to hit. Just impossibly difficult to fight. And that is when it starts to get really fun. And there is a certain feeling that you get from that is similar to a FromSoft game. So, if you're fighting the little starter monsters, it's just like smacking a balloon around. But when you get to those monsters that can two-shot you and you just can't figure them out, they're like a puzzle, they're so tough, you start to get a good feeling from that. That's where Monster Hunter shines. I'll probably be doing a review of Monster Hunter Wilds when that comes out. I was about to send a Pidgey out with a note. My teeth were going bad because of the soda. Sneaker Bunker Volume 2, art's looking more tame than Volume 1. That's not good. All right, what do we got? We've got Steven Says Trunk paying down Chansey Coin. I can always rely on Steven Says Trunk. Let's jump over here. Steven Says Trunk. I think we need to focus on meeting some new guys, by the way. Just doing an analysis of our channel. I would like to have new people placing first-time orders in the stream because we do an extremely good job of retaining people who like our group, feel like they fit into this particular group, like the feeling, like the style, like the culture. But I think also that one way we fail is we do not advertise ourselves enough to new people and try to increase that group. So I think we need to focus on that more. It's just growing, basically. Here's Dragon. Of course, that's easy to say. That's what anyone might say. Man, that is a nice card, huh? Let me place this over here with my... look at this. Got some crazy cards in my collection, really. Wow. This is Ohana. Offer a referral bonus. Yeah? I mean, I think that could work. However, it would have to be something where I know that the person who joined definitely doesn't just come in, spend $20, and then I owe you $20. Can't be like that. It would have to be something where maybe somebody who comes in and becomes more like a permanent part of the group, they were referred to this by you, and then you'd be like, all right, now where's my reward? All right, let's see. So here is Mr. Mime 9, $25. It's Monday. Bulbasaur. There's Monday and there's nothing new. It's just the same stuff. So I thought if I was going to take a day off, today would be a good day to take a day off. That's why I slept in. Because we don't have anything new in the mail. There was no mail delivery because of President's Day. So nothing crazy going on. All right, and speaking of which, there are no orders in the queue. Look at that. So the queue is empty. Hello, mister. That base set Dragonite is adorable. Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. What could we work on in the meantime? Well, I think I'd like to take this box down, actually. This box. And what I'd like to do, take these baggies out of it. Okay. So we got all these here. And I'm going to put this to my right side now. And now there is a spot up on the shelf for something new to be placed there. Can I put this somewhere comfortable? Let's put this here. All right. So we've got the poker box. Somebody actually bought poker cards, raw ones, the other day. For some reason, that doesn't happen very often. I don't understand it. Let's take a look at some of these poker cards. So these can be randomly drawn. Tepig Ace of Spades, Joker N, that's Green Deck, Grand Bull, Sableye, Pikachu Joker, Charmander. All right, There's Gengar. That's good stuff, guy. Oh, look at that. That's good stuff, man. All right, so yeah, there's definitely high quality stuff. Here's a Vaporeon. Here's a Machamp. This is a solid, and that's just this front part. We just grabbed that at random. So yeah, there's some good stuff in there. We'll put this back into the middle here. So you will randomly grab that. Let's try another chunk. Watch this. Let's try another chunk. Look at that, Ace of Spades Mewtwo right there. And, you know, the way we were acquiring these cards is we were just putting straight up fresh decks in there. Look at that Growlithe. There's a War Turtle. Look at that! Double Joker. Superior. That's solid, man. So this is, look at that Joker card. This is the randomly pulled poker box, and I think I had lowered it to $8 or something. It's an outrageously low price, and I took it away because I told myself, look, if they don't want to buy for $8, just grade these bad, you know, these badass poker cards, because they'll grade 10 and then, you know, they'll sell for like $100. So it didn't really make sense that I was selling them so cheap and they were having trouble selling. That's why they came off the menu for a minute there. There it goes. It's loaded. It's always been loaded. It never wasn't loaded. I want to have a discussion with you, Minister, about what I want to slab away next and ask if it's okay to do so after I finish the Chansey coin. Oh, absolutely. In fact, we have a couple coins to price up tonight. Let's see what kind of coins we got. You guys send in some orders, and I'll price stuff up and work on slabs, okay? The usual. Ooh, slow night for sure. There's no orders in the queue at all. I had a feeling that could happen because we had a very, very, very busy and good week the last week. There's always sort of like an up and down, I noticed, to the stream. The busier it is one week, the slower it is the next week. So like I said, I kind of took Monday daytime off because I was like, I don't know how busy it's going to be anyways. Eschaton Judgment from Electron made people rage quit. Remember that? Yeah, there were people who couldn't figure out how to juggle him, and I can't remember all the rules either, actually. What did he do? He, like, exploded or something, didn't he? I don't remember what he used to do. He used to do something. It's a holiday. It's a holiday. It's a lose-your-job holiday. I heard that the federal government is letting even more people go. Holy, man. We are. Let's get these fat sleeves. We need a fat sleeve. All right. They are downsizing, man. 8.5 Chansey coin. I guess that's the equivalent of an 8. I don't know what to sell this for. We are selling the Pristine 10 for $700. Successfully, I might add. And I think the Gem Mint 10 was cheaper. What was the Gem Mint 10 going for? Does anyone remember? So this is just an 8.5. Gosh, I don't know. 8.5. Where's my... oh, I need a new one, don't I? You guys want to buy a coin tonight? Ooh, coins. It's like he's trying to relive his apprentice days. You're fired. Something like that, man. Crazy, huh? All right. Here is my gigantic sheet of stickers. Would you guys like it if I offered like price stickers and stuff like that for sale so that you could just buy the same equipment I use to run my channel? All right. I feel like when I go shopping for these stickers, it's really annoying and confusing because nobody really has like a standardized size that helps you understand exactly what you want. What back is on the coin? Here it is. You want to see it? This is the original base set coin from the starter Japanese decks, 1996. There it is, 1996. I opened every one of these myself. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars acquiring these because what they were sealed base set decks. That's what they were. And I spent so much money acquiring those, really. And so now I get to enjoy selling the coins off. And honestly, I don't really know what to price this at. I want TCC hoodies and beanies. We could do that, man. I'll put you in charge of that. You should go design them and ask me for money to print them, and then I'll just print them, okay? You are. I'm not a fashionable guy at all. What I am, I'm absolutely obsessed with cards, and so it's hard for me to spend money on anything other than cards. So when other people say, well, we want to spend money on all this other stuff, even that's hard for me to understand. Is this in Japan? That is in Japan. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. All right, so we're looking for a price on this Chansey coin. Chansey coin PSA. Let's see what the cheapest Chansey coin is. All right, we're looking for the cheapest Chansey coin. So those aren't it. Here we go. So here is the Japanese coin. Japanese coin promo. When's that from? Oh, that's from 1996. Okay. And they're selling that one for $75. And it's a 9. So we want to be beneath a 9. It's the same coin. Yeah, it says 1996. Is that the Japanese version? Looks like it is. So if that's a PSA 9, let's go beneath that price. You sold the Gem Mint one for $4.90. Let's go with $59. 3.25. All right, so that's pretty affordable if you'd like to just own a cute coin. Nothing crazy there. You should team up with some sports collector in other genres and start a collectible investment firm like here's $500,000 to go invest this in Pokemon sports for me. I don't think I'd need to team up with anyone to do that. What I would need is an absolutely perfect security system for that. We basically need to own our own vault system, like vaulting bank, to host a investment club for people who want me to be some sort of hedge fund manager. You know what I mean? 2 spots in Roaring Skies. All right, 2 spots in Roaring Skies. You got it. Yes, we mentioned that in the title. And this is Mr. Jack jumping in. You know what, Jack? I'm jumping in too. What do you think of that? So let's get you in there. Jack Rapini. So you're 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3. That'll be me. TCC on 8, 9, and 10. You know why? Because I want some of these too. So we're up to 10, guys. We're heading toward the halfway point on this box. Roaring Skies is actually on the move. And why shouldn't it be? It's an extremely expensive booster box from the XY era that gives you a shot at a multi-$1,000 Rayquaza. He's extremely rare now. Now, did you say I sold one of these for $490, one of these Gem Mint Chanseys? Just buy a vault. Well, you can buy a vault, but that's not the same as a security system. And you would want the security system to be in a sort of like, I don't know, disaster-proof building. A building that can't burn down, a building that can't get blown away in the wind. You know what I mean? That would be really cool. I actually love the idea of working on something like that. I would love to partner with somebody. But right now, when it comes to vaulting, there's like PSA Vault, which I think is... there's PSA Vault, and then you have PWCC Vault. What other vaults do you have? Those are the 2 big ones, right? All right, same coin, PSA 178. I'll take a quick look. I want to make sure that our price is correct. Oh, you're talking about the pristine ones. Oh, yes. Okay, that makes sense for the pristine ones. Oh, yeah, so there's a cheaper Chansey coin for 178. I see it. But then there's a PSA 9 for 188. Oh, but that's from 2021. Well, so then this one's underpriced, right? This one back here is considered underpriced. I don't know if I want to buy it. I'm going to buy it just to take it off the market. No other reason. That's a stupid reason to buy something. I don't know. We'll see what a PSA coin is like. We'll compare it to the CGC coin. It'll be fun, actually. People can decide which holder they like better. And then I only have to sell it for $75 again. And then since there's no competition, we will raise the price on this unless somebody has bought it right away. Let's see. Does somebody buy it right away? Oops, that's not what I want. Let me hit refresh here. Clicking on that. Oh, we got a big order from our friend Giovanni Benahan. He's finishing his slab away and shipping. Nice, dude. Love it. Holy moly. A French version of the Deoxys Reversal Holo Numo sold for $200. Holo numeral? Oh, the numeral. Yeah, sure. Well, you know, those Deoxys cards are very enviable cards because they come from the EX Deoxys set, and that's where the Gold Star Rayquaza comes from. Very notable card. All right. So we get to sell this a little more expensive now, but I'm not going to match the $178 one. So this is like $100 cheaper than the PSA one. Do you hear that? $100 cheaper. Now this card, this coin, I don't know how to price this one. This is the same coin, 1996. And I might do the previous price that we were running on the pristine version of the coin, which was $4.90. Holy moly, a French version of the EX Deoxys. All right. Funny, we had these coins for a while, and I didn't price them all up. So there you go. That's opportunity to own a Gem Mint 10. Not a pristine 10, though, but the next pristine 10, I might offer it for more than $700. So that should be considered kind of fairly priced. Here's Cyndaquil. Nice, man. Look at that Cyndaquil. Isn't he cool? So Cyndaquil 9. Giovanni sent in a big order tonight, guys. Who else is going to send in an order? We going to get something cool going on? Here we are. What do you guys think is the most interesting set to be opening right now, in your opinion? Here's an interesting question, and I don't have the answer to it, and maybe I should, because maybe that's what a card shop should be about. Which set should be open right now for optimal income? Like, in other words, you know how opening packs is kind of like playing the slot machine? Well, which slot machine is paying out the very best? You know, they all pay out some different thing. What do you guys think is the very best thing to open right now? I think some of the Japanese booster boxes, which are so cheap right now, they're so cheap. And yet they put out so many quality cards. Like, you know, the Incandescent Arcana? I just sent most of that off to grade right now. That's why I did that. I don't know what to price this Cyndaquil at. I don't know. 40 bucks maybe? This is a made-up price. It could be totally wrong. If it's wrong, please enjoy it. That seems low. A PSA 9, 1999 Meiji coin of Cyndaquil. That seems low to me. Ah, but here's a nice 10 Blublazor. Ooh. Playboy. I would be willing to sell the Playboy boxes sealed if you'd like to buy a whole box. And then you can pull a Donald Trump card out and send them off to grade. My other option is to open them all up by myself and grade all those Donald Trump cards. Astro Radiant's cheap, but a lot of good hits. Battle Partner has 4 cards over $100. Okay. We still have Battle Partners on the menu right now, guys. Evolving Skies. Man, that one's... I don't know about that one. That one sounds tough. Evolving Skies. I don't know if I'd agree that that one's such a great open. So this is Bulbasaur. Let's see. Crown Zenith. Okay, Crown Zenith. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Azur Lane Volume 2. Very sexy card set. Very sexy. Now, this is Meiji 10. I don't know what Meiji 10 is worth. Oops. Let's see if we can find a graded Meiji coin. PSA 10. Oops. Meiji coin? No. What if I type in NGC? Ah, NGC. Oh, but these are actual vintage Japanese coins from like 100 years ago. Oh, that's cool. So maybe Meiji means something. So check this out. Check out this old 1910 Japanese coin. Isn't that cool? But it's not Pokemon. But that is Pokemon over there. So I don't know what Meiji means. It must mean something. How about Meiji Pokemon? Okay, Meiji Pokemon coin. There they are. And let's go ahead and sort these by highest price, because we want to know what is the craziest thing that you could buy. Meiji coins that are still in their holders, sealed, essentially. So nobody's really graded these before. This is a new thing. I did not know that. That is super interesting. Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't know. These just haven't been graded, and now I'm grading them. So I can't imagine it's super easy grabbing a 10 on these. Let me turn this music down a little bit. This is Pokemon Silver Gold. Sold my Giratina V Altar like 10 days ago, but the price blew up and did like ×3. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. I was digesting what you just said there. This is a totally made up price. I don't really know what this should be worth. We're going to have it say $185. Here it is for, well, it's not just any 10. It's actually Bulbasaur. So I feel like that's not completely crazy at all. Yeah, 185 for the... Now, this one's more iconic. A lot of collectors recognize this Chansey coin. That's why this one's so expensive. That is an iconic Chansey. Not as many people are going to recognize this. So it's sort of like an emerging price discovery kind of item. But it's a 10. So 185 for 10 isn't so crazy to me. I'll buy it. Sending slab away now. Sending payment now for slab away. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how many times you're going to run into this Bulbasaur 10. Because I know for a fact when it comes to metal coins, especially coins that they don't get stored very well because nobody thought to grade them, that is not going to be an easy 10 in my opinion. Do you have Stella Miracle? Stella Miracle. Isn't that the English... That's an English set, right? Oh, this is Stellar Crown. Oh, is Stella Miracle the Japanese version of Stellar Crown? I don't think I renewed that. I don't think I bought more of it because the English version came out. All right, so here is Charmander. And once again, I don't really know what the Charmander should be either. But he is Charmander. In fact, he might be more popular than Bulbasaur. Let's place it at 85 for PSA 9. Maybe that seems high, but, you know, it's a 9, right? A 9's a 9. If this was a 10, I'd probably be asking like 200. There we go. And now we have this last coin that's never been priced. We have this Voltorb 10. I really don't think Voltorb is going to sell tomorrow. He's not a pristine 10. You know, that Weeping Bell is a pristine 10. That's why you should jump in that coin break for the Weeping Bell. Did you see the Drowsy PSA 10 going for about 700? Which Drowsy PSA 10? We are. You got to stop calling them PSA. CGC, my bad. When it comes to CGC coin grading, considering their parent company is NGC, the biggest coin grading company in the world, arguably the most prestigious one, I'm pretty sure it is, I think it's very nice being able to grade our Pokemon coins through them. All they probably did is they probably shuffled some NGC coin guys over to CGC and said, all right, let's start grading these Pokemon coins up because there's money to make here. So Voltorb, let's keep it affordable. I think $110 for the Voltorb 10. You'll notice that's not that different from the Charmander 9, but, you know, it's Voltorb. Can't ask for an insane amount of money for a Voltorb. It's just not a thing. All right. So there we have it. Scarlet Violet base Drowsy hit 750 and a 10. Like, that was the sold price? Is that the sold price for that Drowsy? Because if so, that's ridiculous. All right, Giovanni Benahan, finishing off my slab away. Let's take a quick look at that. Oh, the Rocket Returns Articuno. Congratulations, sir. That was a pretty good purchase, huh? Yeah, that card has shot up in price. You know, when I listed him, and I guess in a way I'm lucky more people didn't go crazy on it. When you think about it, I listed all of those Rocket Return cards, didn't I? Quite a few of them. And they had not, at the time, exploded in price. But you snatched up this one, and they have exploded in price now. But again, lucky for me, most of them did not sell. You guys could have bought so many more of those from me. Here's one that sold. Chris Abruzzo's got a Dark Tyranitar from me. That's pretty good, too. Here we are. Dark Tyranitar, Rocket Moltres. I'm trying to remember what else sold. Another one sold. Give me a moment. All right. Here it is. Let's see the price on this Articuno now. You know what's annoying about selling the Articuno? I like him better. I like the Articuno better, but I was willing to sell all three. And, you know, we almost sold all 3 of those, which would have been a disaster. I think it was Jennifer Yap. She was tempted to put them into slab away. I don't know if it was her, if it was somebody else. And I quoted a price to somebody. And I'm very lucky that they didn't go through with it, because I think they were tempted to. All right, let's see. Yeah, so on February 2nd, this same card sold for $2,100 in auction. So you, this card's going to double in price. When did you slab this away? You slabbed it away in May of 2024, almost a solid year ago. And that shows you the benefit of slab away sometimes, because cards don't always go down. Sometimes they actually go up. All right, thank you, Mr. Giovanni. Clicking on that. Yeah, that was a lucky purchase, but nobody knew that at the time, did they? We have shipped to you before. All right, very good. And this is a pricey card. I'll just write on the label that it's pricey. Okay. Winner. Yeah. Well, I've seen people buy cards that go down in price too. And so, you know, when you think about that, that's sort of like me getting lucky. And I just sell all the cards. And so some go up and some go down, and it just kind of evens out in the end. And so I'm just happy to provide the service at all. Let's go over here. But, yeah. It's funny because here we are. It's a card I wouldn't normally sell, but I was like, we gotta get some cards up here for sale. And it's not like me, because I normally covet my... Oh, this is quite heavy, actually. Huh. I normally covet my rocket cards a lot, but I was like, we can sell this. You know what I was saying at the time? I was saying, well, the rocket cards seem pretty stable. I should be able to buy this back. That's what I was saying at the time. Isn't that funny? I should be able to buy this back, no problem. All right, one of our family friends is flying over this year. I wish them well. Giovanni buying a Rocket Articuno? Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, it's Giovanni's Articuno. You know, another person who did pretty well, in my opinion? Anthony Kalura. I wish he would come back. I miss him. That guy would go deep, dude. I liked it. He was in a lot of breaks, but I think he did kind of, he got kind of unlucky on some of those breaks, and maybe that made it less fun. All right, that's why I actually do like to see people win. There it is, Giovanni. Oh, okay. Or maybe he just spent a lot and decided, hey, I need a little break from all this. Too much at the same time. All right, let me make a note on the label. Okay, look at that, guys. Mr. Giovanni Banahan put a slab into slab away for 1 year, and then a year later, he profited from that. It actually went up in value, $600. That's really clever. Okay, there we go. And there we go. All right, nice. Urgent. So-and-so sent you a message. That's not urgent. Now we've got... Click. James Gower, Bulbasaur coin. He just said, give me that Bulbasaur coin. Here you go, James. Look at that. So Bulbasaur is accounted for. Minister about to live in Missouri 6 months and end up paying Missouri taxes anyways. We're not moving. We're not moving. We don't have a plan yet. That's the problem. So originally it was looking like it was going to be Reno, Nevada. And Karis actually still likes the area, because we've looked at a lot of places. She still likes the idea of Reno. But from a tax perspective, it's not an advantage. Turns out Missouri has a lower online sales tax on things that you're buying. And for me, that is a huge deal, because I buy humongous amounts of cards. I mean, if you could see how much I buy, it'd make your jaw drop. So I would pay, I think it's about 4% more in Reno. And that is such a big deal, because while my state income tax is only so much, the amount I spend is humongous. So we did the math, and it looks like even between both of us saving on our income tax for the state level, the amount I spend getting taxed at a 4% increase would easily defeat the savings. We would be poorer in Reno if we moved there. tax-wise. So you got to look at the whole tax burden. And so, you know, it's tricky. We have ourselves, we find ourselves asking this other new question, where do we want to be? Because, you know, it seems that Missouri's already not bad in terms of tax burden. The tax burden in Missouri is pretty fair. It looks like Wyoming and South Dakota are absolute wins. If we go to South Dakota or Wyoming, we will have a lower tax burden from the looks of it. We don't know if we want to live in Wyoming or South Dakota. They seem kind of boring. They have these really horrible winters. Wyoming actually has very kind of chilly summers almost. It gets up to like a high of 89 is like their top temperature. It's like doesn't even break into the 90s. That's not even hot. It's basically like very warm weather. And they have these horrible winters. So I don't know. We haven't decided yet. We could still move to Reno and just accept that, you know, it's gonna be a break-even scenario and we're just moving for the sake of moving. But it wouldn't save us money. So that changes it all. Move to Oakland, California. Yeah, let's move to Oakland, California. That coin's probably a pop 1, so I figured I should snatch my favorite monster. Yeah, and there's probably more Bulbasaur coins out there somewhere, but even by the time they're graded, most of them won't grade 10. So I think that was a solid choice. Damn, Mr. started hella late. What are you talking about? We started at 1 a.m. That's our normal. We've been starting at 1 a.m. very often. You should have your own house built and surprise your wife. No. What surprises her is when I do a good job with our finances, not when I do something like that. She likes me being in charge of finances because I make tough decisions all the time. I make smart decisions. So 85 for this 9 Charmander, 110 for this Voltorb, 40 for this Charmander, 475 for this Chansey, and 78 for this Chansey 8.5. So we got a couple coins priced up that had never been priced before. And let's talk once again about those breaks in case you guys want to jump into any of the breaks. So we've got this Gengar break is up to 5. The Psyduck break is up to 1. The PokeBruh break is up to 7. The Clearance break is up to 3. And this cute Mareep Rocket break is up to 3 out of 10. Those are awesome breaks. There's actually a coin break as well. So for those of you who want a shot at a pristine Meiji coin, this is a Meiji Weeping Bell, and I don't know, you could try to pull it for $20. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? You can show it off to your friends. You could be like, this is my favorite Pokemon. No Tauros coin? We could get a Tauros coin graded in the near future, I bet. I've actually got a couple more Meiji coins, so I shouldn't have any problem sending more of those out. We actually have more coins to show off and more cards to grade and more cards to get a price update on as well. Actually, I got to do this real fast. So since we're not opening any cards for you guys, look at this. I got to get a couple of these sent out. I don't even know where these came from. Did I get these from a Japanese seller? Because these are in Chinese. Is this Chinese? Yeah, that's Chinese. Where did I even get these from? I don't know who I bought these from. All right, let's snip this. These are Chinese Detective Pikachu. And I need to get a couple of these prepared for grading. There's no orders in the queue. Monday night, slow night. There it is. All right, but that's all right. We're just going to hang out. We can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. In the news today, we had a horrible thing happen. A boy got killed by 2 pit bulls. And without me even talking to her about it, my wife caught that news story. And yeah, it's a sad, terrible thing. I actually watched the video that showed the mother like screaming. She was like losing her mind. Literally, she was like crashing out. And it was vicious, man. It was horrible. Look at that card. That's a nice card. Let's see. Free Chinese card for anyone that places an order of over $200 today. There we are. Let's see. Oh. I'll do a free Karuta card to whoever places an order over, I don't know, $40. That's enough to buy 1 spot in something. How about that? Free Karuta card. I have that Japanese Pikachu in a pristine. These are nice, aren't these nice? All right. Wow, these are nice. I got a submission off to tag grading again. I got 2 submissions off to tag grading, so I was working on that. So these are in Chinese. Pikachu's going, ni hao, shishi, tai hao la. That's all the Chinese I know. I don't know any other Chinese. I should learn, though. There we go. I'll buy a house in Hong Kong. I just ordered 3 yearbook boxes, which I love the first one. Did ya? You know, if you buy them here direct, I think you might have been the guy who bought them off eBay, right? If you buy them here direct, they're way cheaper. Way, way cheaper. So you should buy them here and save like $10, dude. Yeah, if you buy them on eBay, I think they were $36 on eBay. They're only $25 here. Because, you know, eBay does all those fees, right? There you go. Tai hao la. Correct, eBay. Nice, dude. Yeah, I got those all packed up. They're sitting by the front door waiting to be picked up by the poor mailman. He has to pick those boxes up. They're so heavy, dude. They're so heavy. They are. All right. Appreciate the business on those book boxes. But yeah, if you buy them direct here from the live stream, way cheaper. Same exact box. Nothing's different about them. Same box. You save $10. There we go. How long does tag take usually? Tag's kind of faster than... But right now, PSA is the leader in card grading. But there's a downside to that. They take a while. And so the way I kind of do it is I always have some big submissions out with PSA, right? And while I wait for those to come back, I send stuff out with other companies, including like, you know, maybe... hold on. Where's my bag? Oh, where's my bag? I have a bag where I store cards for later. God, I'm always losing it. Now, let's put it in here. So, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, so while I have stuff out with PSA, what I do is I send stuff off to other companies like SGC, CGC, BGS, and now I'm doing a little of the tag grading because you guys like talking about tag grading. I actually have a tag grading video doing very well right now, so we'll get another round of tag grading back and make more videos. Bulk is random, whatever was open on the stream. Yeah, it's very, very random. Mailman hates to drive by Mister's house. Yeah, well, he probably does. Because I have like this long walk up to my front porch, and he's got to carry those... He got to carry those packages down from the front porch every time. All right, let's start rotating these slabs. All right, let's see. Charmeleon. Here's Parasect. My parents love their persimmons. Here's Ghastly. Pushed off the tracks by Sebulba out of 50 for $50. Okay. And Wigglytuff. All right. Lovely. I stopped eating those for quite a while, too. Now I can only eat them if they're crunchy. Can you show off the slab breaks? Yes, sir. Let's show off the slab breaks. So we've got the Merip Team Rocket slab break. Very cute. Only 10 spots. Only $20. Okay. For those who want a Rocket card, you know, when this one sells, we can get a new one, too. So it'll be fun. This is the cute Master Ball break. People aren't appearing to go quite as nuts for this one, but I mean, it's very solid. Psyduck and Slowpoke from 2019 Unified Minds. And on the back, we got Master Ball Cubone. So 3 very cute Pokemon. It's a cutesy wootsy break. Here's the scary Gengar, but he's very expensive. And so if you prefer scary Pokemon, here's Gengar. He's a 1 in 26 odds. He's very tough. All right, Umbreon seems to be the most popular Pokemon these days, so we've got the Umbreon Poker Break. I could have just stacked this guy up in my poker collection, but he's on the table. Moving really slow. I don't know why he moves so slow. He's a good card. Here's Lugia. So this is PSA 9 Lugia, and it's called the Clearance Break, and it's 1 out of 5. It's a very short break. There's 3 spots sold on it already. It's only 2 spots remaining. That one could finish any second now. And then we have this Meiji Pristine 10 Weeping Bell. Very hard to get 10s on these. Even harder to get Pristine 10. Pristine 10's their top grade, obviously. And so there you have it. Is the Rocket Pack still going? Yes, the Rocket Pack, $46 a spot. One person is in there. We already finished the first round of it, and it went off. Some other notable things. Roaring Skies box break. I'm in it. Jack Rapini's in it. Brett Love is in it. James Trimble's in it. You might consider it now. I mean, it's actually moving a little bit. $44. This is 2015. It's actually 10 years old. And the price on these XY boxes is absolutely exploding. Those prices are just jumping, because they're the new black and white boxes. You saw the price on those go from like, back in 2019, they were like $900. Today, they're like $6,000. So that's what happened to black and white boxes. Well, guess what's doing that? XY era. And it's only going to do that more because I think the next video game is going to be a black and white video. I'm sorry, an X and Y video game. Here's the Mega Break Sublist. So, yeah, we've got the Mega Break Suicune over here. Extremely expensive card. And you can have a $40 shot at this Suicune. That's English Suicune first edition. I mean, could you imagine this sitting in your collection? Look extremely good. So that's half full. The Fossil Sublist, nobody's on it. The Fossil Booster Box, a lot of people on here. This is more than halfway sold. And here's the 151 UPC collection, Ultra Premium collection, $40 per spot, halfway full if the next person buys spot number 5. So there's a lot going on. There's just breaks galore, breaks coming out of my ears. They're all a little bit different from each other. This gives you a broad variety to go after what you're interested in. All right. He loves just to pick it directly from tree and just chomp on it immediately. Okay, let's see. It's Bob McFreeman. We have an order. Alex Silva. Can I get a box of Korean Electric Breaker along with 2 from Nightmares? Yes, you can. Here are these. And a box of Electric Breaker. Okay. I have to go get more Electric Breakers. I'll be right back. Unless that's a box. Is that a box? No. Be right back, guys. Haha! All right. Ooh. Excuse me. All right. The path to success is a lonely one. We are. Ooh. Ready? Snipping this. Haha. Would you buy a Sylveon EX, Vaporeon EX, Glaceon EX, Flareon from Prismatic, and an EV Pokemon Center stamp for $10.50? I don't know. Here's the Emperor. Nah, man, you know what I would buy? This Weeping Bell coin. No, but seriously, oh, look at that lightning. When it comes to those cards, I can't really comment on that market too much. I think I'd just be getting ready for the new Team Rocket set, to be honest. There's a Rocket set coming out. So I think what'll be popular right now is buying up Rocket Slabs, Rocket Booster Packs, or just not spending any money. Because pretty soon you got to have Glory of Team Rocket, and that's going to be really popular. Of course, it's going to be really overpriced. You know that, right? But Heat Wave's coming up too, so Heat Wave and Glory of Team Rocket are coming up. Go this way. All right, here we are. Snipping that. All right, do I qualify for that freebie? Oh, I mentioned a freebie, didn't I? Hold on, let me grab one. All right, what's this? Okay, so you got Gold, Pikachu, and Ash. Nice. That is a Karuta card for free. He placed an order over $40 and got a free Karuta card. Interested in Articuno and Salamence from Battle Partners. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I would buy those right now. Thing is, I think those are all going to be popular over time. Those are going to be popular cards. But I think they're going to print plenty of them. And Gloria Team Rocket, man. It's right around the corner. And the other thing I'd say is, why wouldn't you want to just pull those cards for yourself? Isn't that more satisfying? I think it's more satisfying to just pull it for yourself, man. All right. Snipping this. I just got off for that. You know, when it comes to Pokemon cards, there's always a million Pokemon cards to buy at any second. It is. All right. Here we are. Here we are. Very nice. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that price is at the bottom, or do you think it can go lower? All right. All right. So this is for Alex Silva. Mr. Alex picking up a fish. Ah, that's the chase card. And of course, the new Godzilla TCG. Oh, there's a Godzilla TCG coming out. That's funny. Cold. Skeledurge. Cold. Cold. Got any Gundam TCG? Boss Man. No. Am I supposed to have Gundam? Is Gundam out? There we go. Ba-doop. Scooby-doo-boo-boo-boo. Here's Scavillain. Rare. All right, Scavillain. Cold. Cold. Sandcastle. Mister, you ever heard of the game Kingdom Come Deliverance? Currently playing the second one, which was recently released, is honestly one of the best RPGs. Wow. I'm getting ready for Monster Hunter. Comes out in 6 days. 6 days? No, it comes out in like 8 days. Here we are. Oh, cold. Oh, that card almost doesn't feel right. Okay, here's this animal here. Hijaggin. Oh. Here's this guy. And here's... Oh, Scavillain. I don't know, Alex. That's the stinky one. I think you're going to have to keep going. I think the Pikachu, Crown Pikachu, is just around the corner. Here's a Low and Diglett. Oh, very nice. Looking very cute. The headset. I don't know how to feel about these trainer cards. Do you think anyone ever grades them? I don't feel like anyone grades them. Here's a Holo. Here's... I like this Magneton a lot. That's so nice. I can't believe they removed that from the English set. So silly. Should have never done that. He should have been in that set the way Magikarp's in the set, but they turned him into a promo. Ugh. Sad. Stunfisk. It's a realistic medieval RPG that takes place in the 1400s. Such a great game. Nice. Sounds fun. Cold. And I say we just bring all that back. Let's go back to wearing steel armor. There we go. And rune armor. Alright. Tossing this. Like in the game Run Escape. Very good. I assume it will drop. They are EV cards, but I do remember when the Leafeon VMAX from Evolving Skies dropped to $100 when the hobby was quote-unquote dead. Well, you know, there's a max saturation point, and the max saturation point could be around the time that the Gloria Team Rocket set comes out, you know, because everyone will be trying to grab at that set. So you never know. Alex Silva. All right, Alex. Let's see. It's hard to tell when you're being offered a good deal. You never know. I think a lot of the time all you got to do with these cards is just sit on them and not sell them. I think it's a mistake to sell. I don't know why people sell. All right, let's see. But, you know, there's people who want to retire and did you have a box? He said need a new bag. I'm so dumb. Mr. Hodling Party Hats. Yeah, they're one of the best investments. Party hats. There we go. Scooby-Doo-Boo, ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you, Alex. Alex Silva, everybody. 225. People are saying it's a seller's market right now. I say hodl. Who knows? You know, your stocks go to a new high price too. Should you sell those or should you keep holding your stocks? Your house goes to a new high price. Should you sell your house? Maybe you should hold it. What about gold? Gold goes to new high prices. Bitcoin goes to new high prices. There's probably a guy who sold all his Bitcoin at like 70,000 and thought he did really well. Now Bitcoin's like 99,000. So it's like, excuse me. There's a Pokemon Emerald ROM game that's going crazy now called Pokescape. It's an amazing layout of RuneScape, and all the Pokemon are monster NPCs from RuneScape. That's great. That sounds fun. Okay. And that's it. There are no orders in the queue. What a slow night. Very slow. 6 is here, though. Yay, 6 is here. I thought Mr. froze. No, I took a drink. I was so thirsty, dude. Oh, yeah, we had a cheaper price on the Chansey coin earlier. Okay. So here are some other coins that you guys didn't get a chance to buy. Here's Garchomp. Here's Garchomp. I'm going to hold those gem mints because I think they're probably worth more than 240. Here is a Black Label Hello Kitty. I think for the Hello Kitty, I'd like a cheap and affordable 500. All right, all right. Okay. The only way for prices to rise is for sales to actually happen at higher prices if every held prices stay stagnant. I think that's true. That's why you should sell yours. I'll hold mine, you sell yours. All right. Here's Choco Cat. Everyone was very racist, Choco Cat. This one needs its label corrected. Oh, look at this guy. Pristine Pikachu. Ah, Pristine Rocket. I don't know. All right, guys, tell me what price the Pristine Pikachu should be. You guys tell me what you think Pristine Metal Pikachu coin ought to be. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. $29. I'm sending now. 2,900. Let's type in PSA 10 Pikachu coin and sort by. Oh, is this it? Oh, wait a second. We have a price. We have a price. So that coin has been graded before. Here it is. It's called the 2000 Thunder Gift Set Pikachu. $200. We have a price now. Now mine's Pristine 10, so I'm going to ask a little bit better than 200. That's a lot more affordable than I thought it would be. We are. All right. Mine's a nice Pristine 10 in a totally different holder. Let's go with, I'm going to go with 260. All right, there you have it. No, mine's going to cost a little more because of the Pristine. But how about this Team Rocket coin, huh? That's really interesting. I say make it 400. 300. I think 300 is too high, probably. Okay. Let's try this. PSA Rocket coin. This is so far being very useful. Maybe sold. No sold ones. There's literally none. So this has got to be a really rare coin. This is actually Rocket Returns, if you didn't know that. They called it Team Rocket Emblem. Ah, there it is, 2004. So, correct, because this is actually from the Rocket Returns collection. Super duper rare. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Do you remember me? Gil C. It's Gil C. What's up, Gil? I do not know. Damn ads. What do you guys think that this rocket coin should be worth? It's a very good time to be buying rocket stuff, because the craze around rocket cards are crazy. I just honestly don't know, because I might not run into another pristine 10 in a long time. I'm going to go with the high price because I'm not super interested in selling. Just as easy to hold it. That's a pristine 10. All right, whopping 900 on that one. Now, this one's not pristine, but it's the harder to acquire coin, actually. This coin costs more to acquire than the red one, if you didn't know that. And let's grab this. Cent for the Pikachu coin. That's what I thought. I thought that Pikachu coin would get gobbled up. Only $2.60. That's cheap. Okay. Pikachu cheaper than Chansey? Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Crazy, huh? It does seem like it's too low, but he paid for it, so it's sold. It's gone. I don't know about this Gem Mint Rocket coin. I think it's harder to sell Gem Mints. I'm going to ask $4.50 on it. All right, so the Rocket coins, they do have a price. They're just really high prices, but they're there for consideration. That's Rocket Returns, by the way, a much more rare item. The original Rocket set, they printed to death, but these they did not print to death. In fact, these were... The 2004 time period was one of the least printed time periods in the entire Pokemon history, Pokemon card history. All right. Do you know where those Meiji coins come from? I thought they came from a drink can. I don't know. I don't even know what Meiji means. Apparently, it's a word that could be used on other Japanese coins, so I've got no clue. Here's Choco Cat. What's a funny price for Choco Cat? Somebody give me a funny price for him. Say refresh. Choco Cat is basically, it's black Hello Kitty. So Alex Silva says he shall take the Pikachu coin is sold. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Nice, dude. Congratulations. I think that was a good purchase. You got me buying Delta Species Pokemon. They're pretty neat. You got to be careful with them because they're very niche. Okay, they're not mainstream as much, and they're very expensive. All right, well, that's 2 coins sold today. Look at that, guys. Just these 2 coins. And those 2 coins come out to like $440 or something, right? Wow. I'm done for the night. All right, I had fun, guys. See you later. I'm kidding. We're going to keep going. But no, these are very impressive coins. You're not going to get a lot of chances to buy these really impressive coins. And it makes me rethink this coin right here. So this is 2009, and this is 240. How can this cost a lot more than the Pikachu coin? And that coin was pristine 10. So I think we're going to lower this one a little bit just because of the balance. You know what I'm saying? So he's being repriced to something that I think is more reasonable. And how about 195? That's Garchomp and Charizard from the Garchomp Charizard deck. And it's a really cool coin. 2 very popular Pokemon. Yeah, these Rocket coins, I know those are high prices, but these are very special items. This one in particular, with the black and red and its pristine 10, must be tempting somebody, but it's a lot of money. You can always trade for that too, by the way, so if you've got something to trade. And let's lower this one, should we? $60 to go from $195 to $60 as a 9. I actually still think this one's about correct. I will lower it slightly, though. The Rocket coins are hits. Yeah, I mean, they got to be hits. Those are crazy. All right. So we'll give this one a slightly lower price, but not really that much. Okay. Very nice. Oops. That smears so fast. There it goes. So 55. Let's show off all the coins now, huh? Should we do that? Because we put up a couple coins on the table. So, oops. This one's obviously a nice break. 8.5 Chansey coin for $78. There's PSA 10 Chansey coin for $475, huh? Let's try and find some more information about these Chansey coins again. 4 plastic experience, but they are nice SF. Let's see. I want to see this Chansey coin again. PSA 10 Chansey coin 1996. There's none for sale. Let me check sold. All right, so all we can go off of is this one sold at the end of January, marked down from $466. We don't know what it officially sold for then, but there it is. It's the same coin. We don't know what the deal was on it. $466 plus $10 shipping, plus taxes, by the way. So if you bought that off of eBay right now, you would have paid taxes on that. No taxes here, just my price. I think it's because the starter Pikachu coin isn't very well known. This Chansey coin is an iconic coin, so this is sort of like collecting something very well known from the base set, and it's going to, as a result of that, it's going to cost more just because it's well known. But if you're just joining right now, can you see pop reports? Maybe try scanning this. What does this scan into? Hold on, give me a second. All right, let's see what happens when I scan it. Let's see, Cyndaquil coin, grade 9, greatest notes unavailable. Yep, pop 1 on the CGC 9, pop 1. So yeah, you can scan the back to see the population. This is definitely pop 1. There's just no way there's another one. They only just started, so I imagine they're mostly pop 1. Okay, let's see. So we priced up some of these lovely coins, and they sold pretty fast. Here's a Voltorb for 110, and a Charmander 9 for 85. There they are. Look at that, 195, 450, 900. That's a pretty serious one. Here's Garchomp Charizard deck. Here is the base set Chansey 8.5 for 78. The actual base set Chansey 9 for 475. Here's Cyndaquil 10. Here's a Voltorb. And here is Charmander. Cool stuff, right? Very cool stuff. Wow, look at the table. The table looks so bizarre. So weird. All right, guys, there's no orders in the queue. If you would like to open up some cards tonight and not wait at all in line, there's no wait times for opening up cards. What do you guys want to see? What kind of stuff are you interested in shopping for tonight? You want to see something in particular get opened? You want to see something in particular get priced? Just a slow Monday night. Go ahead and scroll this. You can also start a conversation about anything you want to talk about tonight as well. Here's Sampan. If you're brand new and you place a first-time order, I'll give you a gift. Here's Gengar. If you want to know how to order, head over to the description of the channel. It's really simple. There's nothing complicated to it at all. Ooh, look at that, Electabuzz. Electabuzz and Electivire, huh? That's, I'm surprised this one has been taken, man. $2,700 for this Gengar is very good. So that one surprised me. How many packs in a box of Attack on Titans? I think it's, shoot, it's either 12 or 16. I actually cannot remember. Let's see. I bet you it doesn't say on the box. That'd be too easy, right? Why don't they just say it on the side of the box? I don't know why they never say it. Old cards 2000, 2003. You asked for a funny number. You didn't price Choco Cat. Yeah, I don't have a price for Choco Cat. You're supposed to give me like an edgy, you know, you're supposed to give me an edgy number for this. Here we are. All right, look at that. Kendo says there's 16 packs in the box of Attack on Titans. What other cards do we have? Here's that Kuromi. Yeah, we got all these Hello Kitty cards. $41, all set now. BDSM Kitty. I guess I could just work on whatever I want to work on. All right, let's see. Oh, those are all Hello Kitty cards too. I didn't know they were hanging out over there. Okay, put those together. So since it's a slow night, I'll just work on taking pictures for the Discord server. New white sets are 12 a box now. Attack on Titan's a little older. Ooh, good point. So these slabs were all priced a little while ago. And we may need to price check them, but let's start taking pictures for Discord, okay? So let's get it started. Here we have a PokeBruh Battle of Alabasta 10, and I'm not really going to budge on that price because that guy actually snatched a 10, unless he was cheaper than he appears to be. Here's Magneton 60. Okay, that's nice. Here's a little drawing. That's nice. Here's a Magby for $25. That's nice. And here is Snorlax. Why do people look down on CGC? I think their playtest debacle was a bad deal for them. And it might stick around. That feeling might stick around, linger for a while. But I think over time, that feeling will go away when people find deals in CGC slabs and they go, yeah, this is the actual card. Because the playtests were a weird thing, weren't they? And they shouldn't have done that with the playtest cards. But, you know, these other cards are real. They are? All right. Okay, the playtest cards won't be the end of CGC, in my opinion. People looked down on them before the playtest. What you mean? Oh, I don't know about that. I didn't look down on them. All right, Alex Silva. He's keeping us in business tonight. We've got Mr. Alex Silva in queue. Okay, clicking on this. He says, 1 box of Attack on Titans. Well, what do you know? I got a box of Attack on Titans. Where'd I put it, though? I just had it. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Do. Oh, I see the play test cards. That's right, the play test cards. Oops. Sent for a box as 16 packs. If it's less, I'll just take credit. No problem. Let's take a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Every company makes mistakes. Yeah, it's a pretty bad look. But the question ultimately is, will it make them go under? I don't think so. There we go. They might have to lay some people off. They might receive less business. There we go. Slipping this. Here's some of this. Sleep. My my 3rd grade teacher got me addicted to Chinese finger traps. That's grooming. There we are. All right. So what do we got? We got a Siggy tonight. Let's see if we got a Siggy for you. Here's a Holo. Here's a Holo. So this is Attack on Titan 1 whole box. We are looking, of course, for a signature. Okay, here we are. Here's a Holo. Here is a Holo and another Holo. Here's Gabby, Involuntary Witness. Ooh. Ta-da! All right. Is Elon Musk winning for having another kid? Yeah, that's a great question. I would say so. I mean, everybody alive today, you are the offspring of your parents. And so your very existence, you know, that, remember that saying, maybe I don't remember the saying, actually. I don't think it's related. But my point is that when it comes to sort of like intrinsic values, you could argue that existence is an intrinsic value, you know, and no matter what you are, what you believe in, liberal, Democrat, Republican, conservative, gay, trans, straight, religious, non-religious, you only exist because your parents had sex. A man and a woman did the thing, and it created a baby. That's how all babies are made. And I think that that's kind of a big idea. And so Elon Musk, he's pushing his genes out everywhere. He's like Genghis Khan over here, man, because he's got enough money and enough time and patience to probably just keep doing that. Who knows, by the time he's like 100 years old or however long he lives, he might have had like 20 kids by then. And how can you say that that's anything but winning? I mean, it's just like there's nothing else in the world, really. I got all the Pokemon cards. Elon Musk got 20 kids. He wins. You know, it's an interesting thing. All right. He got to be using Blue Chew. He might not even be doing that. It might be as simple as an IVF pregnancy, like a surrogacy pregnancy. Who knows? Blue Chew. All right. Winter storm warning. Yeah. Oh, it's cold. All right. There we go. I'm pissed at my parents for having me. What? Here we are. Lovely. Imagine being rich enough that you could have 1,000 kids and still afford child support. Oh, yeah, seriously. Ooh. All right, Alex Silva. Mr. Alex, you got your fresh bag. Here it is. Ta-da. Thank you, Alex. Oh, ho, ho. Another order in the queue. Oh, my cup runneth over. Let's take a quick assessment of these prices, though. These are all outdated prices. Let's check this Flygon now. Power Keeper Flygon. And this Flygon should be more expensive. It should be a $600 card today. Okay. We're going to be repricing these high-end cards. Something tells me we're about to see a lot of this price changing. So here's Azumarill Delta species. We're fixing the price on that. PSA 10. Delta. Oops, Depta? Delta Azumarill. Is it 1R? Yeah, it is. It's 2 L's. Oh, really? Are there none for sale? He is not available for sale. I get to choose a totally different price for this guy, and to be frank with you, I think he costs a bit more than $250. I think $250 was a ridiculously low valuation. I don't know what that was based off of. I think that's really low. Okay. I would hate to be born before Chinese finger trap invention. Oh, yeah, it was like living like a barbarian. Little House on the Prairie is a good show to watch, for example. How Better Life. What are you talking about? You watch a Little House on the Prairie? That's a girl's show. They got that one actor, the dad, and he's got like his shirt off and all that. He's glistening in the sweat, glistening in the sunlight. So let's see if we can find any information on this Slowpoke. Here we are. Well, shucks. Oh, so there is a Poker Slowpoke 10 for $200. There we go. Say, you got an eBay store or not? I'm looking for certain cards. Are you asking me if I have an eBay store? I do, but there's barely anything in it. All the cards I'm selling are here. So he's gotten a little cheaper. Oh, I'm very curious about this one. So 2 cards got more expensive. 1 got cheaper. Here's Crystal Wigglytuff. All right, Crystal Wigglytuff is about the same price. Mr. knows all about Little House on the Prairie. That's right. It's because Karis likes to watch Little House on the Prairie. How sad is that? Here's Articuno. Okay. I just want to watch Little House on the Prairie. Uh-huh. She likes it for the story. Not for the beardy men with rippling muscles. So this is Cardos Articuno. Oh, wow. His price went down. Is that right? Boy, that's a temptation to just go buy that one. So, all right. That's a lot cheaper. Hold on, let me see. That's a very good price. Hold on. I don't know. I'll offer it. So this will be a $200 Articuno, literally falling in half for price. I recommend scooping that one up. That's pretty good. That's such a low price, I want to buy it and just own 2 of them. I mean, how often do you get to own a 10 of one of these for $200? That's nothing. Okay. The previous price of $400 seemed more appropriate. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Do you think long run prismatic evolution ETBs will be worth more than the 151 UPC? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I think everyone's sick of it right now. What do you guys think? You think people are sick of prismatic? I think they're sick of all the money they just lost on it. Not a good feeling. Anyone who opened lots and lots of it and didn't pull Umbreon, they're probably like, I'm sick of it! All right, cool. Now let's see what that new order is. We got 1 whole order in the queue. Oh, we got 3 whole orders in the queue. Tammy Lowe, Send Hopstation, Iona Bellybolt, Lily Clefairy, Sailor Pikachu, and one more hit. I forgot what I have to PSA. Tammy, I thought you would never ask. Can you start a Disney Chrome or Merlin Stickers 2 pack break? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Start a specialty pack break, huh? We are. Well, we do have a pack break. It is the Team Rocket pack break. Tammy Lowe. Tammy Lowe. Oh. Tammy, you're not allowed to have all these cards. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. Just looking around. So that's it. You had those 4 right there. Good choices, really. What do you think about the Team Rocket cards coming in April? They're terrible. You're going to have to leave them all for me. I'll take them. Okay, Tammy. After that, we're grading your sweet card. Anything interesting in here? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So you got a couple cool ARs, but those probably won't be worth a lot more than 40. These all will be worth something. Yeah, you're gonna have to leave it to me. Noel. He's a boy. He's a boy. Bunch of hollows. That's kind of good, right? I think that card's good. Noibat. Oh, the Lily. You might have to do Lily. It's another AR. Lily, right? Lily's more valuable, I'm betting. Ends Reshiram sold for 150. What? I miss Goddess Story. Goddess Story is my favorite. Do you have anything in particular that you saw there, Tammy? I could also pick a reverse holo stamp out, like a reverse holo stamp Captain Pikachu. Alex, check mod chat. Mr. Check mod chat. What? That's it. I'm checking mod chat. Sorry, guys, you can't come with me. It's a very exclusive chat. Okay, what are they saying in here? They're saying... Oh, Tammy posted a couple cute pictures of sleeping Pokemon. I like it. Let's see. All right. So, it's a pop 7 card worth 450. Those 5 are fine. Perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right. Ta-da! Scooby doo 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 doo. Oh, let's write Tammy Low on it. Tammy Lemon Low. Tammy. Oh. Okay, check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5. Pretty good. Tammy's been having a really lucky week or month or whatever you want to call it. She's been doing weirdly well. Tossing this over here. Better than usual. I got to ask, why not this Flygon right here? He's a Power Keepers EX. That is a solid card. Azumarill Delta Species for $350. You know, a pack of Delta Species is probably like $700 now, right? So that doesn't make any sense. Yellow Slowpoke Pop 1, just from this beautiful yellow deck. Ultimate Slowpoke card. Here is a Wigglytuff Crystal Guardians, $295. And this beautiful Articuno at some ridiculous valuation of just $200. I'm just going to go out and buy the other one. It's just way too cheap. It doesn't make any sense. Hathim 5 Ayakashi Triangle. Okay, 5 Ayakashis. Girl boys, lady boys. Where's the Ayakashis? I think we need more. That's why I remember about it. I think we need more. So I'll be right back. Tammy goes low, 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 low. Here we are. Oh, konnichiwa. Ugly. Wait. Whoa. Oops. Okay. Wow, that is a fancy table of cards, isn't it? Look at all those cards, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, mister, I drew those Sleepy Pokies. I saw that. I saw you. I saw the earlier prototypes. All right, there we go. You know, learning how to draw really good-looking Pokemon cards, not a bad idea. If you got really good at it, I bet you could start drawing on like holographic energy cards, like sketches and stuff. Here we are. All right. I currently have an offer on the table for 2 of my prismatic ETBs for 1 UPC. No, do not make that trade. That's a terrible trade. That is a terrible trade. Keep those prismatics. Here we are. Ooh. All right. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's... I would not make that trade because we don't know how much prismatic in 151 there's going to be. But what we can say is prismatic has not undergone, you know, a year and a half of price change. And 151 has. Yeah, I wouldn't make that trade. Unless you hated prismatic. All right, there we go. Sleepy Pokies. Well, Mr. Thim, I have a feeling like you might be going deeper in these. There we go. Oops. This is a sexy girl card set, by the way. Ayakashi Triangle, if you've never opened it. Scooby-Doo. Here's a PSA 9 Charmander Blue. Huh. Haunter 6. That is a Charmeleon, Queen of Spades. Hypno. And Venusaur. Haha, very nice. Connor Harden says, please ship 3. Please ship 3. What does that mean, Connor? Connor, does that mean you've got a bag and you need me to ship you? I'm looking for you. Oh, Connor Harden. Okay. All right, let's get you shipped. Just bought a 151 UPC. What? That's crazy, bro. All right, let's see. Connor Harden. It looks like we've never shipped you. All right, Mr. Connor, I'm going in with your address. Let's grab your email. And this is not a very heavy bag. Let's go with the super light label. So you think long run the prismatic will hold more value? Well, the thing is, I think that the prismatic has the ability to rise in value further than 151 for now, just because 151 has already undergone a price change. That's the only reason why. I don't know which one will ultimately be more valuable, but yeah, 151's been reprinted too, like Blooming Waters. Just go buy some Blooming Waters. Come on. Oh my God, I hate this. I hate this shipping software, dude. It is the worst. Ah, there it goes. This is the worst software ever. All right. Good. I mean, if you're making that trade with them just because you wanted to open up 151, I would tell you to just go buy some Blooming Waters. There we go. Very nice. Hathim says he'll take 5 more of the Ayakashis. Wow. He says, wait a second. I think I left some good ones in there. Ooh. Ready? Mr. Hathim. Slow night, Mr. Hathim. It's a slow, slow night. Zoop. Second week, third week of February. Tomorrow's a mail day, I think, though, so we'll have some cool new stuff, hopefully, to show off. Holographic girl, holographic girl. Do you keep sealed product in your personal collection or just slabs? I got a little mix. Do a little bit of both. All right, what we got? I don't like collecting ETBs. They take up too much space. All right. Haha. Just not a problem for everybody, but it is a problem for someone like me. If I made the trade, it would be to hold on to. Oh, yeah, then why make that trade? Let me ask you a question. Did he want to make the trade or did you want to make the trade? Who approached who? There you are. Aha. Aha. All right. Let me ask you a question. Which one of you guys wanted to fall out of a coconut tree? Okay, Charmander Blue, huh? With no date on it? I want to trade. All right. Poker. Charmander. Oops, Charmander. Play Game Boy Pokemon Red. We could do that. Oh, wow. So this card actually goes up. He is no longer 70. He goes up to 110. Oh. Not a lot of Charmander Ace of Club 9s, I guess. Okay. Lovely. This was very, very recently priced, the Haunter. So I'm aware that he is probably about still 60 bucks. But let's make it 58 bucks. A little bit cheaper, $2 off. Okay. And here's this Charmeleon. He was just priced. This guy was just priced. How about this guy? Venusaur Rainbow Foil. PSA 9, huh? $144. Her answering if she's going to run for governor was cringy. Oh, I didn't see that. She talked about running for governor. Is she? I think I saw a headline that says something about her and word salad. Oh, Kamala might run for governor in California. You know, it's crazy. Listening to J.D. Vance speak, whether you like him or dislike him or agree or disagree with his ideas, you can just tell he's a lot smarter because of how well he, how well he thinks about the ideas in the speech, but also how well he delivers it. And so this makes you think, Kamala Harris was just not the most competent candidate, and that is probably why she lost. And to think now that you guys get to enjoy her as the governor of California is just sort of unfortunate. Wouldn't you want the smartest candidate? All right. She did so good at VP. Sounds like a great plan. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people kind of defended her as VP. But then you go and you listen to J.D. Vance speak on the world stage. You go, oh, man, here's a guy who can talk. It's like, we could have just had this the whole time. Somebody who can talk. Doesn't matter if it's Democrat or Republican. Just the ability to speak is the primary skill of a politician. That is what you have to be good at. You have to be good at this one skill. You have to be able to speak. And she wasn't good at it. How can you get away with being a politician then? It didn't make any, it's like it doesn't stack up. It doesn't add up. Yep, like that. I voted for Harris. She a baddie. Oh, yeah. She probably is a baddie. That's how she got into she got into politics, probably smoking some guy's, skin flute. Here's Alex PSX for Cardos Disney. Ooh, Cardos Disney. Where's that kept? Here it is. You know what I'm saying? All right. She does so good at VP. Don't really get the hype for this black and white box. Just English 151. There's still no Master Balls. All right, snipping this. Sneep. Scooby-Doo, dooby-dooby-doo. There's a lot of conversation going on about what's going to happen between Russia and... I don't like the Hypno Snake, man. That Hypno Snake don't look right. Do you guys think that looks right? I don't think that looks right. All right, I'll put that in the front for you. All right, that's Cardos Disney. Skin flute, never heard of that. You've never heard of the skin flute. The only thing I liked about Kamala was her laugh. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you can't get enough of her speeches, you also have to love that laugh, too. She got that laugh that warms your heart. It's crazy, man. Oh, my God, dude. All right. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Tossing this over here. I think California had some struggles recently with those fires, and you had like the woke fire department, and guess there wasn't enough fire hydrants. They didn't chop down enough trees. They didn't force the electric companies to update their electric wires soon enough. The insurance companies were pulling out. Nobody, rang the bell like the insurance companies are pulling out. It's a disaster. That was without a doubt, that was political mismanagement, right? Leadership mismanagement. Here's, Hathim says 3 Ayakashi, 3 Narutos. Oh, you got it. All right, 3 Narutos. I have 2 PSA 2 games for that movie. Here they are. can't believe we're opening up some KU Narutos. Ooh. Haha. We're going to go ahead and start sneeping this. Sneep. I saw that the 151 UPC is currently much higher in price than a single ETB of Prismatic, which is why I approached. Yeah. All right, grabbing this. No way, bro. Here's 1, 2. Oh, the guy with many arms, who's a bad guy, maybe. I'm unsure what is better in the long run. In the long run, I would hold hundreds of packs of Naruto. Here's... Yep, nobody knows. Only in hindsight will anyone know. All right. Ta-da. Invest! Here's this. All right. I started Mary Coins. Will you go invest? Mary Coins. Tell me about Mary Coins. The butt card. Very nice. Chi-Chi card. All right, very good. I'm eating ramen and I'm going to drink the broth. No, that's no good for you. Too much salt. Funny. Okay. I actually had ramen tonight too. I had chicken teriyaki and I had crab legs and I had a bowl of vegan ramen. Ugh! I was trying out a new brand of ramen. It called itself vegan ramen. I'm like, all right, let's give it a try. It was terrible, dude. It was so bad. It wasn't good at all. I was like, yuck! All right, let's move this over like this a little bit. Vegan ramen. Let that sink in. What a mistake. We promised the citizens of Pokestan less ads on your stream. Would you like less ads on my stream? I feel like if I turn stream ads off, though, I feel like what will happen is YouTube will actually punish our group by hiding the stream. Because why would YouTube want to promote a stream that it can't make any money on, you know? I think YouTube wouldn't want to promote that kind of stream. So I think even though the ads make me... I make about $15 per stream from ads. Really nothing. It probably also makes something like that for YouTube as well. And YouTube probably wants to know that it's always going to make that to promote this stream. WTF is vegan ramen. Yeah, it's gross, bro. Well, it's ramen made with like miso and stuff like that. And there's no ingredient like pork fat, which is really important for delicious ramen. So here's Mr. Mime. Yeah, Mr. Mime never sells, man. Poor Mr. Mime. Playboy, so it's official. Nobody wants this. I am sending this off to grade. Okay, that is done. Let's see. This is a dead night, man. Why is it so dead tonight? Give me your theories. Here's Graveler. This is a slow-ass night, dude. Cat Ogre and Time-Space Distortion. You guys stay here and look at this. I'm going to go grab a quick sip. All right. Ta-da! Do you like the new upcoming MetaZoo? I actually have no clue. I'm not sure. Let's see. I rewatch streams and get hit with so many ads. Just the nature of it. Sorry, mister, I bought the new whip. No money for pokies. The new whip? You're whipping people? All right. There's no orders in the queue. It's 2:56 a.m. in the morning. We've been live for 2 hours. I don't know. I just keep pricing stuff, I guess. So let's go ahead and do this. Wiggly Tough. That's a pretty good picture, I think, right there. What do you think? Okay. Take a picture. Take a picture will last longer. Think. All right. And now we'll take these down. Now let's flip these around, maybe. Movie checklist. Lastly, the Gengar is already in the front. Here's our Dusclopsy and Flygon Ekans. Okay, here's a new round of expensive cards. He's already updated. We got to update these 4 right here. Let's see. I'm going to go sleep for work. You can't go to sleep. You have to stay up. So we've got this Kabutops 10, huh? CGC 10. Kabutops. He might have gone up. Fossil first edition. Is that hollow? That's not hollow, right? Nope, he's exactly $400 still. Price is the same. This would be an interesting break. 10 spots, $40. Vintage card. Okay, Kabutops. How about this Ghastly? PSA 10, Cardos. Ghastly. I feel like we just updated Ghastly. Oh, he is way cheaper. So this Ghastly is way cheaper from the last time we priced him. Let's give him a whole new sleeve. What's up, Mr. Patel? He says, I'm a new subscriber. Nice to meet you, man. We're doing a little pricing. You like pricing? Put that Kabutops in the Holo Shuffles. Mega Chase. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. He could go in the live cut. Well, no, he couldn't really fit in the live customs either. He's too big. Okay. Mr. Ghastly is going to be $188 now. Much better price. Okay, $188. That's like a $100 drop off. Interesting. Here's Dusclops. Those Holo Shuffles were cold last night. Yeah, they were pretty cold. Isn't that annoying? I like it when they're hot. Oops. Dusclops. Oh, my back, dude. All right, let's try this again. So, oh, there's no Dusclops for sale. Let's just see what the last sold was then. There is no last sold either. All right, well, I'm just going to keep it at 400 then. I think that's fine. 16 of these for in the population. $400 for a 10. That's kind of nice. This guy's only popped 3. I doubt we're going to run into this. That is from EX Sandstorm. Really hard to get those EX Sandstorm holos. Ekans Sandstorm. I like how all the artworks kind of make you think it's in the desert. Yeah, there's none of these for sale. I've been kind of noticing that there are no Sandstorm holos going up for sale, and they all tend to be really expensive. So this one's going to be slightly more expensive now. I'm going to actually raise my price. I feel like this should be slightly more expensive. Isn't it it's the year of the snake, or the Ekans. 24-hour stream? Yeah. Let's do a 24-hour stream where there's nothing to do. That would actually be pretty easy, wouldn't it? Just sat here, stared at each other. Okay, 325. You have an online store. Well, yeah, this is the online store. All you got to do is head over to the description of the live stream, and you'll see ways to pay, like PayPal, ZELLE, CASHAPP, and more. And you can just send money directly over with a note, and that's it. You can also see what's for sale in the description as well. So we just post everything that's for sale in the description. And it's pretty straightforward. The slabs are also for sale, and you can see the prices right on the table. So that's really uncomplicated too. All right, let's see. Mr. Beast would do it. What would Mr. Beast do? Mr. Beast is a bitch. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, got some Disney cards. We got this Golduck. Let's test out Golduck. All right, let's see. PSA 10. Poker. Golduck. We have the yellow Golduck. There is no yellow Golduck for sale, which is not a surprise. He's exceptionally rare. I think we're going to lower his price slightly. He's been in rotation. Sent to scored message if it's slow. It is a little slow. Let's see. Very good. Mr. Beast will give away all your slabs on the table. Be like Mr. Beast. Oh, yeah. Wow. What great advice. Why didn't I think of that? There you are. You're so selfless, giving me such great advice. That doesn't benefit you. There you go. Golduck. Here's full tour for 25. And tag grading Golbat. How nice is that? All right, now, let's see. Let's see. Do you happen to have... Excuse me. Hold on. Let me have a cough real fast. I had that little tickle in my throat this whole time. So I have the 1999 Charmeleon, and I have the Zard on Slab Away. Would like to get the Charmander as well. Also interested in the Zardzilla slab. Six said she would sell me hers for $150. Can you match that, or should I buy off of her? You should buy it off of her. I'm not going to be selling... Well, wait a second. Let me see. What do they sell for right now? I plan on just breaking mine. What is he? See, this is why C6 should know that she's being used as a bargaining chip. Whenever someone starts to do that, I just reject the trade outright. There we go. So if you say so-and-so gives me an offer, I just immediately reject it. Here is 261. And let's see. Because now we're not negotiating, we're influencing. There's a difference. Let's see. But I want to see what his price is these days myself. Because I got a couple of these. All right. Well, it's so funny. People are making keychains out of those. You should definitely buy the one from 6. Because it looks like the cheapest one on eBay is $211 plus $7 shipping. And what 6 should do, she should come sell me hers. Because I'll buy hers for $200. So I'll follow that. If she wants to sell it to me, I'll buy it for $200. So just to give you more trouble. I don't know if she's listening. Here we are. All right. Yeah, you don't want to do that with me. It's a bad idea. All right. I have a 6-box of 151 Pokemon card, but it's fake. Today's my last exam for the half year. Nice, dude. I hope you get an A on your exam, man. That's great. All right. Mr. Smells. Hey! Here's... Let me hit refresh. What do you mean I'm so salty? The card is for sale on eBay for $217, and he's trying to get me to sell it for under $150 to him by using 6 as a negotiation piece. She didn't know that when she made the offer. She actually made him a very generous offer if she really did. That's a very generous offer at $150, and instead of accepting it, he's trying to use her to lower a price with me. So I'm offering to buy hers for $200, which is the plain market price. And for me, it's like just another day, really. But that's what people do all day long. But I'm just saying, it's not a good idea to try to do those things with me because I'll just see it and get annoyed by it. When it comes to prices, try to just get me on the idea of the card, I would say. So like maybe the sale velocity of the card, how fast you think the card is selling, or the popularity, or something like that. Excuse me, I got a cough again. I don't know why I get these coughs. There we go. But you know, I don't want six to be like a trading sort of a trading piece to try and get my prices lower. It's like I feel bad for six, first of all, but then it's like you know, it's not a good way to influence me in anyways. But six. When you have a good deal, you got to know when to pull the trigger. Well, yeah, and that's actually a really important thing because I learned that the hard way a long time ago myself. I used to be really aggressive at pushing prices down, especially with guys. Like, so this is maybe one of my worst moments. I was trying to negotiate with the base set box guy, and he was selling a base set box. I think at the time it was like $18,000, and he was a couple $1,000 cheaper than the next guy who was like 22. And I was trying to buy a base set box. I was trying to lowball him a little bit because I was trying to buy a base set box. I really kind of wanted one. And so I kept telling him, hey man, that's too high. That's too high. Last sold price, 14,000, bro. You got to come down on that, bro. 14,000. You want yours to be 18. You got to meet me at 16. You know, so I was trying to do that. This was years ago, and probably about 4 years ago. And you know what he did? After our conversation, he took his exact listing and moved it all the way up to 22,000. And I was like, oh my God, dude. Because I was so close to just hitting the purchase button at 18, which I should have done it. I should have just hit purchase at 18. I shouldn't have even talked to him. I made the mistake of talking to him. That's what I did. It was a stupid mistake. His box was $4,000 cheaper than the next guy. So I made this really stupid mistake of, talking to a guy, because what you do is you reveal that you have interest. Oops, you've revealed that you have interest in something. You should never reveal that unless you have to. So when you go into a negotiation, sometimes it works, especially if the seller's motivated to get rid of something because an item's declining in price. But let's say you go into a negotiation on an item that's rising in price, and you're trying to lowball them. Well, you're actually just revealing your interest in the card. It's not a smart move. So it's, all this kind of stuff are little things you learn. You get really good at it. It's like an intuition kind of thing. And, it's an interesting thing. Just bought a Rocket Return Dragonair, hee reverse hollows. I just pulled the trigger, mister. I took your advice. No more listed on eBay. Yeah, sometimes that's good. Also, you have to be careful with that because you have to understand what could I buy equivalency with the same money. So let's say there's only one Dragonair on eBay and it's $1,000. But you could have bought from the Team Rocket collection, you could have bought, let me give you an example. Maybe like Dark Golduck. And he's like $600. So you could have bought the last Dragonair for $1,000 or the Dark Golduck for $600. And so you have to wonder if the Dark Dragonair was a good purchase just because it was the only one on eBay, or if maybe there was a sort of like an equivalency that you could have bought at a lower price. So when you run out of options, like when there's only one on a market, when you run out of options, you don't have to think of it as like this absolute price stop. You have to think about in general, you have to almost zoom out and say, what could I do with this money in general in this set? And I have a cough again. I think what happens is if I cough one time, it makes my throat scratchy. Or maybe I breathed in some kind of dirt or allergen or something. I don't know. Eat a McDouble. When you have a good deal, you got to know when to pull the trigger. Hey, do you happen to have a 1999 Topps Charmander PSA 10 available? Yeah, let me look at that again, okay? So for the Topps Charmander, it's possible I've got something. Let me take a quick look. I don't think I have any non-hollows. Hold on, let me play this. All right, let's jump over here. I want a Dark Diglett. Oh, Dark Diglett. So here are some Topps cards we got, but it's not all of them because they're getting all spread about. Here's a Squirtle. Any of these could be for sale, but the price has to be figured out because the prices are out of date. This is really cool. This one was recent. Jolteon, Haunter, Clefable, Dragonite, Moltres. A long time ago, I had a guy negotiating with me for an item that I wanted to purchase from him. And I made him a generous offer to buy the item. And you know what he did? He took my, here we go. He took my offer. Now, that's not the actual price. We have to research the price. That's an old price. He took my offer and he ran off with that offer. And he went to a different guy and got an even higher price from the other guy when he heard that TheCardconomist wants to buy my card at XYZ amount. And then he sold to that other guy and not to me. And I was so angry about it that I said, all right. So now I'm always really careful to make an offer on anything when someone looks like they're trying to or could potentially use my offer in a later negotiation. Wow, that is insanely beautiful. You know what's selling this card right now? The new slab holder. That new slab holder is crazy, man. So clear. Wow. So good. All right, and here we have a few more. And here we have a few more. Oh, this is a perfect Pikachu. All right, there it is. There we have it. So you were 6 in that situation. Precisely. I made an offer on a card, and the guy took my offer and he ran off to someone else and managed to get himself a higher price because he told that person, well, you know, TheCardconomist is going to buy my card at this price. We are. And they came back and told me, you know what? I sold it for a higher price to someone else. I said, oh, no more talking about what I'm interested in. So talking too much doesn't always help you. All right, let's see. So now we've got to refresh. So we have a, what was that? That was a Topps Chrome. That was a Topps Chrome Charmander. Here's James Gower, 4 Holo Shuffles. All right, James Gower, you ready? Go ahead and fix this. Ooh. I feel like I used to have more Topps cards. They're probably all spread about. 1, 2, 3. Write a book called The Art of the Poke Deal. I was writing a Pokemon card trading book, and I just kind of stopped. I don't have a lot of time. I feel like there's a lot of things I could actually explain, like the psychology of it all. Here it is. Ooh. James Gower. Oh, yeah. Sorry, James. They're all cold. All right, James, let's go find your bag. The Art of the Poke Deal. That would be very funny. All right. What do we got? Jacob Music, Jacob Olivier, Jacob Friedrich, Jackson College, Jacob something. I don't have a bag. You don't have a bag? Put this here. All right. Let's get your fresh bag. I don't want those. Oh my God, he don't even want those. All right. Thank you. Holo Shuffle still cold. Put that there. The Art of the Poke Deal. That's it. That was the one order in the queue, guys. Oh my God, dude. This is a blisteringly slow night. Let's go ahead and take a picture of these slabs up here on the table. All with these updated prices. Very nice. Except for the Golbat. The Golbat doesn't have an updated price. Let's see if we can find that Golbat. So 10 generations Golbat. Nope. He's going to stay at 80. I feel like 80 is probably the correct price. I actually feel like it could be higher because it's next white era 10. But then again, it's in the tag slab, so I don't know what people want to pay for tag. All right, cool. Good. Could be an autobiography book title. Yeah, true. If I wrote about my life, I think that would be a very interesting book because I have a lot of fun and just interesting things to talk about from my past. I have a fake card. You want it? I want it. Send it to me. All right. A documentary about you and PokeRev would be epic. Oh, that's so stupid, dude. Randall Waters, 4 Holo Shuffles. You got it. 4 of the Holo Shuffles. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Maybe people kind of wait for somebody else to break the ice on a product. Mr. Mime, Flareon. Well, there you go. There's the hits. Mr. Mime and Flareon. That was easy. Isn't that annoying? Oh my god, that is a really good pull. Okay, now Mr. Mime. Okay, number 070. I want that Topps Charmander for Slab Away. Okay, let me look into that. Whoa. Randall Waters. Wow, I have a really strong urge to cough all of a sudden. Is it because I coughed, or is it because there's an irritant in the air? Maybe coughing actually irritates your throat. Oh. I only want fake cards. Too many scalpers with Pokemon hard hobby. There's too much demand, says Mr. 420. I don't know if I agree with that, Mr. 420. I feel like if you just pick out the card that you want and you go actually pay the price and you sit on the card goes up in value. It's as simple as that. And if everyone had just done that, they'd all have a more valuable collection today. The real problem is people look at those prices and they go, that can't be real. That's not right. And it is. Yes, it is actually. That is the price. Okay, James Gower says the one Holo Shuffle Snipe. You got it, man. All right, you ready? Let's do it. What's the chase card in the Holo Shuffles and the live custom? Can we see what we're shooting for? Yes, give me a second here. A win. Oh, Professor's Research. So good. Thank you, James. For the Holo Shuffle, let's see what we got. I can show all the slabs on the Holo Shuffle, actually. It's the live customs I can't really show because it will reveal the order. But right here, you got another one of these Altarts. Really nice. That's a chase card. But let's see. We got Bulbasaur. Here's Slow King. Here's a Tyranitar. That's really nice. Here's a Lunatone. A nice Golem. Here's a Vibrava Muck 9 from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Pidgeotto 10 Vending Series. Spheal 9. Aaron 9. Tentacool 10 Vintage. Thunderous 9. Okay. This is really nice, isn't it? They're always sort of a mix of cards. Just whatever I run into, really. Here's a lovely Poker Togekiss. Clefairy 9. Another Tyranitar 10. Here's a Weeping Bell 10. Poliwhirl Tops 9 Teardrops. Oh, that's cool. Ivysaur 9. Bianca 9, Ivysaur 9, Spear 9, or a lot of 9s. Squirtle, Rainbow Diglett, and Slowpoke. So there you go. We are. Focus on getting a couple more 10s in there. I think it's tricky because you run out of cheap, affordable 10s to actually put in the box. So that's the problem. Like, I can't put Ghastly in. He's 188. So you have to find, like, 10s that are also affordable. But those get bought up really fast. Here's a Hello Kitty 10. Here's a Porygon 9. $30. He could very well go into the Holo Shuffle because he would be, what, 6 spots. So he's really good for in terms of price range. You know, if we could get somebody pulling a slab every 6 cards, that'd be a great pull rate. Here's a little bit of a pricier Ghastly. Here are some interesting, see a lot of 9s. That's the other thing is we just got a lot of 9s. So, you know, when I'm picking stuff out, there's just a lot of 9s lying around. You ever think about putting his in there like Japanese or Korean booster boxes? There is stuff like that. So there are potential to pull a spot and a break. There's potential to pull live customs, especially that big live custom pull, the 5 live customs. That's pretty good. And then also there is a box of Incandescent Arcana in the Holo Shuffle. So you could get lucky and pull a whole box of that. I don't even remember what I put it in there for. All right. Let's see. It's not, though, is it? People scam boxes simple. What are you talking about? All I said is you should just go buy the card that you want and just sit on it. Bada bing, bada boom. Is the English Luffy 10 for $40 still available? I bet you he is. I bet you he is, because nobody is buying him. You'd be the only one buying him. So I'll just go looking for him, because you might be interested, and I would be happy to sell that card to you. He is going to be in this box on my left where we've been putting everything. All right, whew, there's a lot of slabs in here. It's kind of impressive. It's kind of cool. Look, here's a Flareon 10. But he's 175. He can't go up in that box. So yeah, that's a problem with the Holo shuffles. It's hard to have affordable 10s to put in there. My entry for the 151 break says I want it shipped, correct? Yes. And can we see that box that we might win? I think it's right here, actually. I think I actually have it right next to me. Yes. See? 151. It's a unique thing that you can get into a break of that. All right, so let's see. He wants some Luffy 10s. I can't believe how many pounds of cabbage is wasted in the U.S. each year. Yeah, it's outright outrageous. Here's a unique card, Cobra 10. That is a one-piece card. Find some one-piece cards, shall we? Blue Eyes White Dragon for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bros. There's this new girl at work. She is hot. Yeah, a lot of girls are hot. What do you think about her? What makes her hot? Oh, this is an interesting one. Edward Newgate, 2012. PSA 10. Very good. So that's an interesting one. Oh man, I can't find these Luffys. They must really be buried. I'm going to get them out for you though, because you bought a different card that was like those from me the other day. Wow, still can't find them. She has a pulse. That makes her hot. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god. Oh, wow. Hooey. Okay, here it is. Monkey D. Luffy 10. Portgas D. Ace 9. Vintage. Ah, and the last one at the very bottom of the box. Monkey D. Luffy 10. There it is. Waiting for this unemployment to go through. I'm CA. That's 8,100 charges. I make payments for the next 10 years. Yeah? He's a tempting Charizard, in my opinion. He's pretty tempting. If only he was cheap. Then he would be sold already. He would be gone. And I would have one less Charizard. I like him too. I think he's a lovely card. What is this? These are sleeves. What are these doing here? Oh, these are used sleeves. I'm just going to throw these away. All right. Start putting these slabs away. Sorry, this is taking so long, guys. Slow night anyways. Who cares? Ask her if she likes Pokemon cards. Ask her how she feels about the trad wife movement. Ask her if she's into beta chuds. Or if she's more into chud cells. Yeah. All right. Very nice. She makes me nervous. Uh-oh, you got no shot. All right. Girls only like assholes. I'm just saying stuff. Welcome to my Alpha Male podcast. So there you go. I got all those one-piece cards pulled up for you so that you can see some options. Beautiful cards. Tell her to hurt you. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything weird like that. Ask her what she thinks about the political and economic state of the world. All right. Ooh. There you go. Very nice. James Gower, do not ask her that. Girls do not want to talk about that. Unless she's like a really crazy liberal girl. In which case you probably won't agree with their politics anyways. Here's Andrew A. Martin. Mr. Andrew. 4 hidden trials for Tammy. 1 spot in the 151 UPC. From Andrew Martin to Miss Tammy. There's 3 of them. We need one more. I'll show her my new PSA 10 Lugia Altart. No more. Monster Hunter? Yeah, I'm afraid Monster Hunter was canceled. They're canceling the game. Definitely don't do that. Mister, can you start a pack break like Marvel at Disney Chrome? Maybe. What? Zip. Show her your PSA 10 Charizard. Walk straight up to... Well, this only works if you're attractive, by the way. Walk straight up to her and say, "Bah for me," like a sheep, right? And if she does it, grab her by the ears. All right, I'm going to go get a box of Hidden Trials. I'll be right back. Aha! I'm back. All right. Okay, we're going to grab the scissors. Ooh. Tammy, what's a good pickup line? There we go. The best pickup line is you hitting the gym and then just walking up and saying anything at all when you're appropriately fit. You can just say, "Hello, how are you? I think you look great and would like to take you on a date." And then if you hit the gym and you look good, she goes, maybe. Ta-da! Oh gosh, the SIGs ain't happening. Ignis. There's no special language. Oh, that was not a bad round for you. Look at that. Ha ha. Free lightning full art? Yes, please. Estinian. You know, words don't work like Harry Potter or anything. You can't whisper "go outsy with me" or something like that, right? There's no such thing. You gotta be hot. And then it doesn't matter what you say after that. There's lightning. Ta-da! All right. Well, it's good. Yeah, it's a good round. All right. If she likes Pokemon and Taco Bell, it will work out. True. But she won't like Pokemon. She got to be like, "You do what? You buy Pokemon? Freaking weird, bro." All right. So that is the 151 Ultra Premium Collection break. It's a $40 break. It's halfway full. 5 spots remain. You know, it's a typical degenerate break. Good luck to whoever pulls it. $40, not bad, you know, for a whole Ultra Premium Collection. But 9 people are going to lose $40. I'm already at work. Back to audio. Close up that UPC, you savages. I would try to call out, and they wouldn't let me. Here's Eric Rodriguez. 5 Holo Shuffles. 5 Holo Shuffles for our friend Eric Rodriguez. I was in at 4 a.m. yesterday and thought they gave everyone the day off. Even the security guy was later than usual. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did you guys think when you saw the cards in the Holo Shuffle? Did you think they were good? Pamat, Glamora. Cold round there. Eric Rodriguez. If you want your Holos, just say so. It seems a lot of people just donate them back. Yeah, screw it. I'm making the decision. I'm staying home. What are you talking about? Here's Mr. Mime. Troy, go get paid, man. What are you talking about? Charizard. Rare. Here's Blaziken. And Team Rocket Mary. Meh. All right. Girls love it when you make them back. Here's Matthew Trumper, or Matthew T. Azure Lane, 1 pack. All right, let's see, 1 pack. So, 1 Azure Lane 2. Where's that? That's Battle Partners. Let me rotate my chair. 2 boxes of Battle Partners. Do I have to get more Azure Lane? What are your guys' daily jobs, and what is your favorite TCG set? I have a really interesting job. I run an OnlyFans, but I only have 1 fan. And she pays me all this money. Well, I'm going to go get some fresh Azure Lane Volume 2, apparently. All right, I'll be back. Ugh. Man, it's kind of cold in this room. Jesus. All right. I love all of you, but screw you all. I'm staying home. We are. All right. Missing out on that money, man. There you go. And I'll look at Mickey D's. Mr. Matthew. Ooh. There we go. 1 Fuji Bunko Volume 1. All right, here we go. 1 Nikkei pack. It's like an ad for all of the booby cards. Where are my Nikkeis? Moving this. Moving this. Oh, that is not Nikkei. Do we have an open box on Nikkei? Even if we don't, we got a fresh box right here, so we can open a fresh box. All right. I eat dinner and that's it, and coffee. I'll show her my nickname, Lickitung. Then she will, for real, fall in love. Nah, she won't. There we go. Work 40-hour a week for $200. I get paid days off, damn it. What? No, you don't. There. Stop trying to trick me. Think I can be tricked so easily? Okay, that goes here. Oshinoko, 1 pack. Okay, 1 Oshinoko pack. Okay, 1 Oshinoko, 1 Freerin pack. Oh man, you're just asking for every round of Weiss. And it's making me realize how hard it is to keep track of all the Weiss. Because they got these little stinky boxes. And those boxes are only 16 packs deep. I think I need a fresh box of Freerin. So I'll be right back. Okay. Taking like 20 minutes just to put this order together. All right. And then he says, Japanese EB2 3 packs. Ah, the EB2s. Glad you're buying that. Yeah, we got to sell some of those EB2s, man. Ba-doink. Okay, so all of these are open. And now the EB2s. Tell me I don't need a fresh box of EB2. That's going to drive me nuts, dude. I think I do. I think I need a fresh box of EB2. Oh, my God, dude. All right, let me go get some fresh EB2. I can't believe I had to stand up for like 3 fresh boxes for this one order. Getting my exercise. Oh, here we go. I got to be careful, man. I got an open case in this room. I don't want to start a new case till the current case is sold. All right. Haha. Approved. I really hate missing work. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. You are. You got to go back to work. Back to work. Straight to work, man. Finger gets cut off. Back to work. Just recovering from a heart attack. Back to work. Cancer diagnosis. Back to work. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Although I've had an off day before, and it's surprising how fast the time passes. And you go, you mean all I did was watch TV? And I got to go back to work the next day anyways? You know? I don't like missing any days. I hate it. Maybe that's why I'm so consistent on this stream, is I just don't like off days. All right. You watch some TV, it's like you make zero money. And then the day's over and you're like, wow, I could have used that money. Here it is. Almost all problems in life are solved by just working really, really, really hard. And that means not missing any days, even when you want to. Oops. All right. You can solve just about all your problems. My power went out from the nor'easter. Oh, you got a full art. Oh. She looks like she's about to hit you with a chair from the looks of it. Here's... Mix and blank and your day feels horrible. Oh my god, dude. Would you be willing to go down on the price of the Dark Charizard? A tag 10 just sold today for $4.50. A tag 10? You know, tag started like 2 years ago, bro. I'm not comparing my tag 10 Charizard to this Dark Charizard from PSA, the company that's been going for 30 years and is the #1 company by a lot. Like, that might work on some modern cards. You want to go buy like the latest modern card, or you want to buy a card like less than $100. We don't play with these. No way, dude. What are you talking about? It's worth a shot, I guess, to ask. But yeah, there was no chance of that at all. It's like asking me to compare a PSA 10 price to an AGS price of a Dark Charizard. Like, probably not. Here's Matthew T. Thank you, Matthew, for the big order. You heard of that big rapper girl getting a man fired because she says she could have fit in his car? I did hear about that. He saw her and he said he didn't want her to get in the car because she's too big. He was worried she was going to damage his car. Dang, dude, that's crazy. It's not right either, by the way. That's not right that the guy got fired from his job. That is so wrong. Poor guy. He's just working. All right, we have... It's Mr. Haunted. How's it going? This is for the the Luffy 10. New bag for me. All right, Luffy 10. Where did he go? Luffy 10. This one right here. All right, you got it. Been a while, I guess. Thanks. You never walk. Oh, thanks, man. All right. So, Mr. Haunted. No problem, man. I should actually write your name down so that I can find this. The reason he has a nickname is because he is from a long time ago when we did nicknames. Okay, and this we'll just write a date down to 3.25. There you go. Okay, all the data's there. Oh. That Dark Charizard should be for $5. 8,100 is really pricey. I think also he might be pretty close to the top. He might be like top 10 most desirable rocket cards right now. Like right now, if you could just have any rocket card, that's the card. People will go nuts for that one card. Let's see. But yeah, I get it if a tag 10 sold for cheap and you go, hey, well, what about this? This got to sell for cheap. Let's see. Okay, the $6,500 one is still available on eBay. 6.5, then it goes to 8,000. But again, we look at the 6.5 one, and it's like this really old cert. That's a 1.9 cert. That means it's really old. And when we look at the card, you can see visible off-centering on the front. When we look at the back and you zoom in, You can just immediately see a white corner up there. So grading standard, of course, back then was very different. If that same Charizard regraded today, that would be a 9. Without any doubt, that'd be a 9. So, you know, there's going to be some people interested in that one, but for such a high price of 6.5, people are going to be thinking, yeah, I don't know, you know, maybe I just get this nicer one over here that has perfectly clean corners. And that one's being sold by TCA Gaming. Recognize him? A fellow PokeTuber. And he got the same price I do, basically, because when you go to check that out, it's going to be probably more than $100 of taxes. All right, Randall Waters, 2 battle partners for Holo Shuffles. All right, you got it. She wanted to get in an Uber car that was small, and the driver said, nah. Yeah, that should be his right, by the way, because he has to pay for that vehicle. I think that was wrong if they terminated him for rejecting a passenger that was potentially too big. It's certainly something that they need to review as a company. But long story short, how do I find the video? Chris, PSA grades, way more cards, which is going to lead to way more mistakes. I wonder what the percentage of missed grades between companies is. Are we talking about tag again? My jiu-jitsu coach owns a detail shop and offered to help me make more. What? Do you ever do Marvel? We got some Topps Marvel. We got Marvel. There's actually a Marvel menu in our description. Go to the description. We got Marvel cards. Those are Cold Hollows. Randall Water. That was Randall Water. Sorry, Randall. With an R. Let's find you 2 battle partners, right? 2 battle partners. Oops. Okay. Search for big rapper girl card. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You say that, but PSA has the most questionable grading out of the big 3. PSA grading standards are not like a total joke, man. There's a lot of critics and detractors of all the grading companies, and when it fits your narrative, it's very easy to say something like, oh, PSA grading is crap. No, PSA grading is very tough. There's a reason why PSA 10s are so valued. It is so not easy to get a PSA 10. Occasionally, they make a mistake, though. And so when another company like CGC comes along, and they're doing a similar kind of work, and everyone's, you know, pooping on them, and then, you know, they make some mistake in the grading, and you go, oh, look at them, they can't even grade a card. You go, well, look at PSA, they make mistakes too. But far and away, PSA is the leader. We know this because we can see the grade volume, and even the second largest grading company for Pokemon, which is CGC, by the way, they don't even grade 1/10 the number of Pokemon cards PSA does. So PSA is the trusted brand. That being said, I'll buy any brand. So like the tag slab, right? Let's say the Charizard in that tag slab was truly a 10. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, that's pretty cool. And maybe he's worth $4,000. But that doesn't mean now my PSA 10 has to fall down in price. And you can see the other Charizard was being sold by TCA Gaming. He's the other one selling his for the same price of $8,000. Mister, do you like Abella? Yes, she's such a nice person. She works very hard at the monastery, at the sisters' monastery, doing good works for the people. All right, what a nice person she is. All right, let's go ahead and rotate this. I finally found a Drowsy full art and got it for $24. Got it home, and it's got a white corner on the back. Well, exactly. That's why it was for sale. That's why it was for sale. Because if it could easily grade, oh, look at this. If it could easily grade PSA 10, why would they be selling it and not grading it? Lovely Slack off Deoxys. Here's a Blasted Boy. All right, and Suicune. Oh. Too many people are educated on card grading. The singles game is very different these days, even Japanese cards. 1 prismatic Gengar break and 100 on Slab Away. 1 prismatic Gengar break. What are you referring to? Do you mean fossil Gengar? You must mean fossil Gengar. Because we got a fossil Gengar break. Here he is. All right, that's for our friend Chris Abruzzo. He's cruising for an Abruzin. If you really want to add it to your collection, you'll pay PSA price. Well, you might find the Charizard at a cheaper price one day, the one that he's inquiring about, the Dark Charizard. That's the gamble. That's the gamble. TCA Gaming seems to think that the card should sell for $8,000. I don't really want to sell mine unless it can sell for $8,000. And so that's the gamble. Is that price too high? Maybe the card falls in price. possible. It's not like it's never happened before. Maybe the card goes up from here. Maybe it doesn't get much cheaper than 8,000. Maybe as a result of glory of Team Rocket, the Team Rocket Charizard breaks into the 8,000 range and just stays up there. And he doesn't really come back down because everyone's looking at him going, he's a hold, you know? And you don't know because it's hard to say. All right, so where's that rare candy bag? Oh, here we are. Ha-ha. Ta-da. I don't think PSA grading is trash. I understand the reasoning behind the price, but the fact of the matter is the market is in need of a correction. Yeah, well, the market's in need of a correction, coincidentally, at the same time that you want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here it is, Gengar. It's like you're looking at it. You feel the price in your gut. You feel like that price is too high. And so your rationalization of that pricing is that, well, the market must need a correction. Yeah, well, the market might need to be corrected upwards as well. Maybe he should be $10,000, maybe $8,000, because you remember in the past, he used to cost $800, right? And if you told me at the time that he was 800, oh, that's too high. He needs to come back down to 600. Somebody might have agreed with you even. Look at him now, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. So, you know, the cards correct upwards too, right? People realize, whoa, these were too cheap because there's quite a lot of people with deep pockets that can easily afford $8,000. And, you know, is that true for Charizard? Well, I mean, if you look at a lot of other Charizards, that is true. You know, the Shining Charizard from Neo Destiny, he's like a $1,500 card. The Charizard, Crystal Charizard from Sky Ridge, he's about $1,500, right? So, yeah, I mean, there's the base set Charizard, the unlimited one, when he's a 10, he's like 9,000. So why would it be such a surprise if Dark Charizard's getting closer to 8,000 now, around the time that Glory of Team Rocket's coming back out, and there's all this nostalgia for Rocket? It actually all kind of adds up. All right, 100 to slab away. Slab away. Do I understand your order correctly, Chris? So you said one prismatic Gengar break. Oh, do you want a booster pack of prismatic? That's what he wants. So let me go ahead and put 100 on your slab away real fast. All right, give me a second here. Way to look past my point entirely. Let's see. Let me go ahead and jump over here. Well, you know, when it comes to talking about pricing, pricing is always sort of like, you know, it's a little bit, it's like a conversation to have about which way the cards are moving. But I mean, look at the general pattern for Pokemon. We're seeing a general hype pattern. I don't know if it's peaked because I think it peaks with Rocket. That's my bet. Now, you can place a different bet that actually it is already peaked and it declines with Rocket. But why would that be the case? I just don't think that would be the case. So Chris Abruzzo coming down by 100. This goes to 550. That's a case you might make when you're in the market to literally go buy a Rocket card. You'd be like, you know, I think it already peaked. It's actually coming down. That's actually too expensive. One prismatic booster. Let's go grab that. All right. Ooh. I finally found a Drowsy full art and got it for 24. I don't think PSA grading is trash. If you believe in Tag as a company, then maybe you'll be really smart to buy one at 4K. I'm going to sell my light Charizard for 10,000. Way to look past my point. Lol, Chris, cue the music. All right, here it is. Snipping this. Snip. I think it probably peaks with Rocket, and then we have a lull in the summertime, because every summertime there's a lull. The lull begins in May. Typically, it's about May time that prices start to slightly fall because demand falls. Demand falls May, June. No, it's really June. No, it's June. I know it is. It's June. So demand falls in June, falls in July, and then starts to recover again in August. And then by November, it's blazing again. The prices are just shooting up by November. Amaris. Ooh, Amaris. That's Chris Abruzzo. Thank you, Chris. I just think a $4,000 premium on PSA grade versus a tag grade is crazy. That is not crazy. What you could say is crazy is that the tag card sold for a whole $4,000. When was tag grading founded? It was founded during the Logan Paul era, wasn't it? Let me see. When was tag grading started? It's this company that people just discovered like in the last year, basically. All right. Oh, maybe tag grading's older. It seems complicated. Seems like they might have started with sports, but they might have changed in 2023. Okay, so tag might have started before then in 2010 for sports. Oops. Yeah, I only started seeing Pokemon tag slabs like in the last, I want to say like two years. What do you guys think? I only saw Pokemon card tag slabs in like the last 2 years. I think it's the last, honestly, like the last year. And so for a company that just became relevant like yesterday to try and sell for the exact same price as a PSA 10, in particular for a prestigious old vintage card, when that market is so unproven, I think that's the remarkable thing. Like, how many times has a PSA 10 first edition Dark Charizard Holo tag grade card ever sold? And would I be wrong to bet it's less than 25 times ever? Whereas with PSA, it's probably like 1,000 times or more. Who knows? Because the card passes hands back and forth constantly. So there's a very established market in the PSA sphere. And for tag grading, again, like I said, when it came to tag graded cards, I'd never seen them before even. I only saw them starting like last year, probably because they were focused on sports, is my bet. They probably just got into Pokemon. Demand isn't even going to get that high for Rocket cards. In my opinion, the Rocket set won't even be a Rocket set in English. Well, I mean, so they're going to combine two sets and have it be called Destined Rivals, but that's going to be known as the Rocket set. So no, I don't agree with that. Like, for example, there were Rocket cards in Gym Challenge, correct? But they didn't call it Gym Rocket. They called it Gym Challenge. And it had, like Blaine was in there, Giovanni was in there, and Team Rocket was in there. Rocket's Mewtwo, Rocket Zapdos, Rocket Moltres, really notable cards. But they didn't call it a Rocket set. But Gym Challenge today is one of the best sets. People love Gym Challenge. So they can call it whatever they want. As long as it's got like Rocket's Mewtwo in it, it's going to be popular. And besides that, it's more of a Gym Challenge set anyways, because that's what it's going to do. It's going to have all these, Misty's Gyarados. Well, that's a throwback to the Gym era, not to the, dark Pokemon era. But as for demand, demand is already up. I study this stuff for a living. Demand's way up. In particular for that Charizard too, by the way, which it makes, again, a lot of sense. All right, Andrew A. Martin, 1 Mareep spot for me and 1 for the chat. Oh, giveaway. I like it. Well, guys, you hung out and you're being rewarded for that. Where's that Mareep? Oh, it's right here. PSA's brand recognition is worth more than the card itself. PSA has some pretty strong brand recognition. And as a person who cheerleads for other companies, I want to see a company like Tag do well, and I will trade and buy in Tag slabs. But if I had $4,000 to spend, and I had to choose between a PSA 10 Dark Charizard and a Tag 10 Dark Charizard, I'm going to choose PSA like every single time because it just makes more financial sense. Now, if there's a giant price disparity between them, then it might make sense to buy the Tag grade. And there was, because the cheapest PSA 10 Dark Charizard is $8,000, and so the Tag Charizard went for $4,000. But now you're coming over and saying, well, you have to sell at the Tag price. And it's like, no, I don't. That's not how it works. Again, that would probably work for some slabs. That would work for like modern cards worth $100 or less. Just stuff that generally is pretty easy to grade. But when you get into the arena of vintage cards, it now starts to become complicated, because PSA has a brand on how they grade the vintage cards. For example, when I try to sell an SGC 10 vintage card, it's just harder to sell than a PSA 10 of the exact same card. And that's just how it's going to be. So because PSA's developed a brand about how they grade those vintage cards, that's just how it is. Here we are. And that's not going to change overnight. Again, I only saw tag grading for the first time within a year. Within a year, no one even, it was a useless keyword on the internet. Like I made tag grading videos. No one watched them. So it was like this unknown thing. And it only just now became relevant. And it's hip and it's cool to hate, you know, PSA for various reasons. And they are going to continue to steamroll probably. PSA will. They just have the money. They have the talent. They have the infrastructure. And maybe tag grading does so well that they overtake CGC. At which point they would still be number 2. And CGC is number 2 by like this wide margin. They're not even slightly close to PSA. So PSA is just this monster card grading company. Okay, now wait a second. One of these should say Andrew A. Martin 2. There we go. Let's go ahead and place this into the Merit Rocket break. Rocket. Hey, this Merit's getting close, guys. You should jump in here. Let me tell you why. There's only 5 spots left, right? Well, at $20 a spot, that's actually not a lot of money. Now, if it was 5 spots at $40 a spot, that is a lot of money. But a lot of people can afford a $20 spot in here, so that could end instantly. Now, guess a number between 1 and 20. There's no continuity between the other rocket sets, though, so why would all these rocket cards that are unrelated suddenly moon? Because people love Team Rocket. I love Team Rocket, and a lot of people do too. And besides, I don't actually have any problem with this saying Rockets Mewtwo, Rocket Zapdos. If you came to me and told me Rocket Zapdos is not a real rocket card, I'd be like, what are you smoking? Yes, it is. And the dark Pokemon are very desirable and envious as well. And, you know, if anything, what you should be worried about is whether that affects the value of the modern cards, the fact that they're missing dark Pokemon. It's not like people hate dark Pokemon. It's the other way around. People love the dark Pokemon. I mean, it's so obvious. This is why the price of the Rocket Return set is unbelievably eye-wateringly high. This is why the price of the Team Rocket Booster Box First Edition is so eye-wateringly high. It's because it's just this unbelievable demand for dark Pokemon and for the Rocket-themed cards. And yes, so they're going to release something that's more like the Gym Challenge era, and that's going to do well anyways. It's just going to do really well. I mean, if I was going to bet that one set was going to do extremely well, it'd be Rocket Set. The moment they announced it is all anyone was talking about, right? There was major moments in the hobby for the last couple years. 151, Terra Festival, and now Rocket. And Rocket's maybe the biggest one, actually. So we'll see how it does. I think if it's anything like Battle Partners, it's going to do great. Battle Partners so expensive, you can't acquire it anywhere. Heat Wave the same way. Heat Wave is so hard. All right, here goes. Ready? Leaning on 5. Hey, that's John Paul Geraldo. All right, cool, man. There we go. Yeah, if they made a choice to go with Rockets this, Rockets that, I don't see a problem with that. They already did that before. It's just that I think people were expecting it to be like the dark sets, but it's going to be like Gym Heroes Gym Challenge, which is, again, is fine. It's still kind of a throwback set. And I don't know if you knew this, but those sets were extremely popular, and they still are. I mean, if you look at the price of them, they're just unbelievably expensive. I got 5 first, mister. Look at chat. I am looking at chat. I'm looking at it, and it says John Paul Geraldo got 5 first, and then after him, it was Bear in the Woods, and then Lord Chain, and then Pysaw Collects, which is you. So you weren't, not only were you not after him, you were 2 spots after him. It's got to be lag. So it's got to be a difference in the time that your comments show up on my screen versus when they show up on your screen. Just remember, I don't get any ads. You guys get ads and you guys get delay. I get no ads and I get no delay on my screen. So this is why it might look differently on mine. So I apologize for that. But I would never trick you guys on this because it means nothing to me either way. Whoever wins, wins. Very kind of Andrew A. Martin. Look at that. I got 5, mister. You are? Excuse me. It's because there's a delay, I'm sure. It's the delay, man. There it is. So Mary, all the way up to 5. Very good. And that was a gift from Andrew to all of you guys. How kind, man. How kind. Ads? I've never gotten ads before. All right, we're back over here with Randall Waters shipping. I should have 4 to 5 slabs too. Randall Waters. Randall Waters. Ta-da! Whoa, that was a fat bag, dude. Okay, let's split this into 2 smaller baggies for my convenience. House to 151 break. Halfway done. Look at that. Halfway done. 151 UPC, $40, up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots remain. Monday night has been a slow night. There was no mail, so there was nothing new happening on the stream. And I noticed we have this Master Ball break with Psyduck, and it is not exploding. So I think that maybe that has not been a good Master Ball break. I don't know. Or maybe people are just pooped out. Or maybe they're waiting for something else. Or maybe they're buying something else. I don't know. People have been going real deep. Yes, last week was absolutely crazy how busy we were last week. We had a great week. And I'm looking forward to another good week. But if it's a slower week, that would be fine too. Some action tonight. Lots of cops. All right, there we go. Randall. I might start screenshotting the actual order. Let me, so I see another person says that I see John first. Let me show you, okay? So what I'll do, I'm going to head over to Discord server. I'm going to take a picture so you can see what I'm seeing on screen, okay? So let me give you a second. Then you know I'm telling the truth, you know? You can see what I see. All right, clicking that. And we'll send photo. All right, there it goes. So now if you look, it says John Paul Geraldo, followed by Bear in the Woods, then Lord Chain, then Paisa. All right. Now, Randall's. Let's see. Let's double check your address. Your address hasn't changed, right, Randall? Let's go ahead and increase the weight of this to be a heavier bag. Okay, we'll hit print. People be acting crazy. I forget what's in my bag. Well, you're going to find out in a minute. Should have that chat on screen when it happens. Oh, that's an interesting thought. I could just unplug the iPad and show it to you guys. All right, there we go. Thank you, Randall Waters. You're obviously a big customer. Appreciate it. Cool. Mr. Randall. All right, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. Maybe it's time to wrap up. I think it's just really slow tonight. So I think we'll wrap up here. We'll be having a Tuesday daytime stream and a Tuesday nighttime stream tomorrow, I bet. Because since the sales were lower, I really don't have as much work to do. Should be able to just relax a little bit, in fact. And yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's daytime stream. Hopefully some mail coming in tomorrow. I got some outgoing mail. It actually snows on Tuesday, so I'm a little bit scared that the mailman won't come by. Yeah, we get snow on Tuesday, and if the mailman skips today, it's going to be a bad, because some of those packages are getting old, and some of them are from eBay, so I might be forced to drive the cards up. All right, how much for pre-grades? Yeah, we do pre-grades over here. They used to be a bit cheaper, but I've made them a little more expensive so that they don't excessively get used. Good night, mister. I just sent for 3 cases, says NGA. He's lying! Chris Abruzzo says he would like pre-grade my Cool Kid cards. I will do that for you real fast, Mr. Chris. All right, Chris. You got a couple? Okay, Yolan's got one. Where's Yolan? Bring Yolan back. I just sent for 3 cases. I wouldn't mind that. I'll work all night. Christopher went. Ooh. Okay. I got one. Did you have another one that I do not know about? Let's see. Christopher went. I feel like those don't even belong in here. Some of these are not that valuable. I think I just get kind of loosey-goosey with putting cards in here. Mario, Kyle, Huavu, Alexander. I should have one more. Maybe it's in your bag. Let me check your bag, okay? It's not over here, is it? Alex, Anthony Kalura, Isai. All right. Chris Abruzzo. Grabbing this. You don't have a top loader in here. Did you already send it out to grade, potentially? Whatever it might have been. Trying to keep it interesting for everyone, but no sour grapes. Free is free, no tears. Thanks for the giveaway, man. That was really nice. Do you remember what the other card should be? What am I looking for? Paldean Student, Fluttermane, some Stiff, the Rod, Hippodon, Leafy Blonde. Yeah, just the one card here. What is the other card we're looking for? Does it come to mind? All right, grab this. You can always check PayPal to see if you sent an order in for grading on that card already. And that would be an easy way. Oh, wait, this is the C box. Okay. Just found out a Mewtwo slab I bought from you a few years back today. Oh, just found a Mewtwo slab I bought from you a few years ago today. What's up, Mr. Katz? All right, you ready? Oh, lovely. My first thought immediately is it will miss the 10 because of the centering between these two corners right here. So this, unfortunately, is a bit too off center here compared to there. Let's flip this around, though. You've got tiny dots on this corner and this corner down here as well. Just miniature dots. I would bet on a 9. Yeah, I would bet on a 9. If the grader is very generous, it could be a 10, but I think that it would probably grade 9. All right, Chris. It's otherwise looking very good. Got the front shoveled. I thought, dang, it's cold. 9 degrees feels like -10. I have a Dark Charizard Super Crease, but not first edition. All right, thank you, Chris. Chris, let's find out about that, okay? Check through your PayPal payments and see if whatever it was, you had me send it out to grade. Because if it was in the Cool Kids box, you might have had me do that. And let's see what else. Mr. Chris. All right, I appreciate the conversations about the rocket cards, by the way. Sometimes people can have different ideas about what the market might do next. I would get really passionate about it, by the way, and I typically have a lot of confidence. I typically believe the market's generally doing well. I don't believe the market's generally, I don't take as bearish of an approach, but that's because I have like this long-term 20-year philosophy about the card holding. I think they're definitely got some high value if you can get a good collection going and show a picture, show a picture or image or a video off of what you got. You can make money from that. And so, the winners are all the people who just keep buying and never sell. And that's very hard for people. People get antsy, especially when the cards start doing bad. You're like, oh, man, I got to get out of here. I have too much money in this, right? So, people get antsy. They get scared. They get bored. They get interested in other things. And or they think they can time the market. They go, oh, I think the cards are high right now. They're too high. I should sell. I don't do anything like that. I just believe in buying up huge quantities, holding it as best as you can, making ad revenue on it, and then when it's time to retire, instead of having a stock market account, I'm going to just have cards. And that's an experiment. It's for Pokemon, it's an experiment. People already do this with baseball cards, but with Pokemon cards, it's an experiment. All right, guys, fun conversation. I'm going to go ahead and hop off now. I'll see you tomorrow for the Tuesday daytime stream. That's the Tuesday daytime stream. See you later, everybody. I think it was a Japanese Dark Alakazam Holo, says Chris. All right, Mr. Chris, we'll have to look into that, okay? All right, but I'm going to go ahead and pop off now. Dark Alakazam Holo. Didn't somebody just pull one of those? I think somebody just pulled one of those, right? But that was Elizabeth Reigns pulled one of those.